Damn, they started this fast? Oh my god, what the fuck? They're starting on fucking time today.
They said, okay, you can take 40 seconds off of the P1. We're going to get a full 60 off of P2. And I'm pretty sure I heard Chance say it yesterday in his cast. Little sample size because it's only been 2 weeks. But this is the best hill ever created to get a full 60. So let's see if I can do it here. Yeah,
these matches start fast as fuck nowadays, bro.
For a way to get through this now, but shot to the first fight. He knows where he is, and that play's going to go down. Doesn't matter not to get away. One player goes, the win comes through, and now the squeeze here for the Ravens, but they cannot penetrate this. P2 is so difficult to get the numbers in position with all these sidelines. And Tunnel is a blender for them. Yeah, they just can't.
What's good, Secret? Secret said, what's good with Pablo? He's not answering me with my camos. What the fuck you want me to do, Secret?
One player in GodRx who was taking his time towards Tunnel, trying to block those spawns and set up that pinch.
Secret, that's not. I'm not his father, boy.
I think we're still able to hold on with a couple.
What you want from me, boy?
Close spawns over towards Ticket, so they're gonna be able to take the lead.
Yes, sir. Study is back. Yes, sir. Secret. I like that, boy. My boy JD Study.
Two players in that position. Number 6, which is gonna be GodRx. You're a little bit late.
Oh shit.
Gwyn managed to take part off the board here for just a
guys,
few
make sure you
seconds.
two-time chat, catch up to the stream. Also up the bit rate, so hopefully the quality's a little better.
But they will have to hold. Will Ravens get there in time, though? They have to try and make a push and get the numbers into it before. But Shotzi already find one, and he backs off.
Good. Keep it up, boy.
Staying alive as Real gets
Let's get it. Isaiah Thompson. Is that a
pushing back Optic with the kills in the kill feed, and they've managed to get this one away.
Yeah, the good thing for
them
is that they're
sitting you like you are his father.
They're taking control of bottom mid, getting those close spawns, so they have those engagements right in front of them once they come off. And so far they've been able to hold on.
Yes, sir, Gwyn. Keep it up, boy.
To elicit it with Carolina to see how they take this lead.
I'm gonna go shotty. Yeah, what you put him in? He's going in laundry. He's like a little fire. Yo, one is green, laundry dead. I got him. One's young. Dashi. I put your just push. It was up. Tell me. There's two there. One more window. One top flat, one at all. One top flat, one at all. Nice. Yo, top flat, one at all. New me. He's in tunnel. Yo, I'm fucking running down tunnel. Ready? Yo, top fire. One top fire. Yo, one is go the steps. Top fire, one bullet. Fire right if he wants something. Okay, I'm gonna wrap back up. Okay, yo, I'm fucking Ready? Yo, one's on back door, one's on back door. I'm flanking for me. Boys, close back door, guys. Big train. Open it, that's jump. Man. Don't need the fire. I think I'll go to the right. I
don't really care who wins shot, but I want to go close game. I think my prediction is Optic, Toronto, and LA Thieves.
Front door, Kenny, challenge you.
And the Ravens are chirping, trying to keep a little to Optic as they fall by the wayside there. These late rotations are doing them no favors.
Yeah, it's not helping. It's not helping, Bryce. You got to be at that hill nice and early, especially versus a team like Optic who are going to put themselves in a position to win the game. And even with them contesting Barbershop the way that they did, they do not have the spawns for the next P5 hill, which is another 60 hill. Optic are going to be fully set up. You do have Real, though, pushing through tunnel, causing some problems. He does take down one, but he drops, and now it all falls into the hands of Dashy. How many more can he get? It leads to Kenny finding the third, and Optic Texas, again, win a rotation. But GodRx, he's trying to make something happen.
Real needs to make this kill, not going to be able to do it, and will be GodRx now pushed into the corner. A green wall surrounding him as he almost finds Kenny, as Gwyn managed to find two himself. A little bit of light here for the Ravens. They've been pushed back every single step of the way, but it doesn't matter if they get into the point, and that is what they have done. GodRx still has to stay alive. Dashy is going to be up top P2. Looking over, eventually trying to make this move as more players flood in, and eventually he will fall. It's great from the Ravens, but just not.
GodRx lock in, baby. How the fuck you got 2 kills, man? Gang, damn.
P2 gets 2 kills, and then
2 kills.
2 of the players pushing up towards Ticket, and is now soaking up that
I'm getting 2 kills.
Carolina, no, this is not going to be an easy break, and we do not want to be too aggressive here and give them that free rotation over towards P1, because Optic Texas, they're all starting to turn up. Dashy on the 5 spree, 1 kill off of earning that cruise missile. Not going to be really impactful on this map, but you always want to have one if you can afford it. And now we're going into the second half of these rotations. Optic Texas,
keep it up, boy.
Trying to focus on that P2, but great kill right there out of Real, and the player that's coming off of old, and Kenny has to now play it slow.
They got a lot of time with this P1 last time. Pred already making the move here. Here comes the squeeze. Dash will get the second.
Play!
Oh my! It's Pred. Gwyn trying to get the trade here for his team, but he will fall as well. And that break was lightning fast. There is no reason for the Ravens to fall that easily, and they are going to be ruining that. They needed these points.
They definitely need these points, especially if you're not going to have the rotation towards next. You already have a player from Optic Texas in that position, and it's Dashy. He basically lives in towards top P2. He's allowing all of his teammates to just soak up all this P1 time, and this game is starting to slowly get away from the Ravens. They need to find a break. They need to get this 30, and with Clayster finding that kill, eventually leads to that break for this 30 seconds.
And this is where the game could change. Realistically, the Ravens will have P1, but it is not about this hill anymore. We are off to the next. Optic have thrown up the curtain. They have got their surroundings covered in every single direction.
Oh my.
The Ravens, their first push has fallen. The hill has not popped yet, but they now have to go across the map and break this quickly, or this could be the death knell.
Trades.
They have to just find a way through. It all starts by taking down Pred out of garage.
Teamwork,
Now
guys,
you can
it's
push
teamwork.
through ticket side. You can push through the garage, forcing all of Optic Texas to spawn over towards tunnel. But if you're not getting any kills, they're not going to spawn anywhere.
letting
That's
AG do
another
that like
4
that, bro.
dead
He's
in the
leaving world star
feed.
people, bro.
Optic Texas
Let's
trying
get
to
my
have
brother Herm, how we
2
doing,
full
my
60
OG?
ult at this P2.
God RX
I
has
told you,
4
Bryce,
kills,
this is a pretty good
motherfucker.
damage.
What?
The whole full
How,
60.
twin?
You just cannot get through. There are too many trades. There are too many angles to look at. Tunnel is closed off. Kenny's going to hold the first one down as well. Dashy will be on the Overwatch, and he will get a trade for him. Doesn't even need to get that second kill here. Kenny, he's on a 5 streak. Dashy's on 5 as well. And the Ravens have no choice but to take this in the teeth and rotate.
And you already see on your minimap, though, Bryce, you have players from Optic Texas roaming around top mid. Shotzi does get taken care of, but now it's on Pred. What can he get done? Shots going to be put down, not going to lead to a kill, but now he's just going to play his life free for his teammates to try to get near him to make a play. No, Gwyn shuts him down. So finally, Carolina are going to be the team here first.
No, Gwen, no, gun
Shotzi's
up, baby,
well.
guys.
There's
Come
2
on,
flying
fight,
around,
guys.
doing everything he can as well. He's got RX. Got RX. He's
Ooh.
Shotzi doesn't win that gunfight, but it's
my
not going to
God.
matter. Optic are going to be into the point here. Clayston will try and find his first kill onto them, but they now have to hold for everything. The Ravens must not take a step backwards.
You gotta apply the pressure. You have to find these kills and at least start it off with a good 2-piece. Now it's time to fly, and unfortunately, the trophy system takes down Pred, but Dashy there for the trade. Optic Texas, they get the break, and they can win the game here.
They do have a little bit of numbers here, Ravens. They're going to go for this one more time, as they will lose if they don't. They're just finding body drop all the time when they go for these pushes. They cannot get the trades going their direction. And with 9 seconds left to go, the Ravens are making a move, but there is nothing for them but defeat. And that will go to Optic Texas. It is no way for the Ravens to start off day number 2 after the defeat they had yesterday.
Secret. You see, this is what I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
the
that's
gap
just
from
tough,
that
man.
top
That's just tough.
8,
You gotta go. You
from
go
like
to
the
sleep
top
getting
6
3
to
on
top 12
Toronto. Then you gotta wake up and play this gauntlet of a roster.
So, like,
And
it is
Optic Texas
literally like
in the respawn specifically. That now
prime
puts them
jet
at
ski.
6
It's
and
like,
1
you know,
in
like
all
it's like
points.
prime
They made
Haggy.
that one
It's
look pretty
humongous.
easy. It just came down to the fundamentals, Bryce. You're breaking P1 or at least contesting.
Bang, bang, bang.
We're gonna get a full 60 every single time at P2.
I literally just said, where the fuck is House at?
That side of the map. And as the game continued to go
What are the picks today, House? What are we looking like? Let me know.
Carolina were gonna decide.
I know
to
you
give up
did.
certain
I know
hills.
you.
When they
I
should
know
be
you
properly
gambling.
set for the
Okay.
next hill. They were still leaving openings to
You need
allow
to stop
Optic
gambling.
Texas to make their way into the hill and make it scrappy to eventually lead to the break. Optic was just a step ahead in map number 1, and they dominating that scoreboard.
It was kind of crazy the entire way through. You got to remember there was a good amount of points you can see here in the replay, 43-10. They got that on P1. We knew when P2 popped, it was always going to be difficult, right? Realistically, you are going to suffer through this hill time and time again if you cannot make it mixy, if you cannot find the trades. The problem was the entire way through this hard point.
Hey, Travis, I'm not on the
late.
team. What the hell?
They were late
Oh,
to these
yes,
breaks. They were late
sir.
to the rotation. And then when they got in
Yeah,
a good
and
position,
under
they
map
were
one.
broken.
Bang,
We saw Shotzi do it. We
bang.
saw
What
Pred do it. They
Pred
were
run?
getting trades,
Damn, what
but
was
they
Pred's
shouldn't
line?
have been
I
able to
think
get
Pred was
that
running.
easily. Which just meant it's starting to get really out of control.
And now if you are Carolina, you just got to let this one go, Bryce, because that's a beatdown in map number 1. And now you're going into a search and destroy where this is the weakest mode for Optic Texas. This is where you can capitalize and try to tie the series up at 1. But S&D for Carolina really hasn't been easy as well. They only have 1 win in every single mode. And the 1 win that they have is in a reverse sweep versus Vegas for every single mode. So it's not going to be easy. It's not like Optic Texas aren't putting in work on the back end when it comes to search and destroy. We just watched them take down Seattle pretty easily with Dashy clutching 1v3. So they are going to continue to get better. Carolina just has to step it up in the search and destroy. And I think the most thing that I'm focused on is that opening duel percentage, because for some reason with Carolina, they are probably the worst team in the league at winning that 1v1 right off the rip. So you have to turn it around.
It's going to be a long year for teams outside the top 4.
Yeah.
I'll tell the top 5, 6.
Before,
I think
and we will
Travis,
say it
like,
again. Search and destroy. It can
I think that's where it'll be bad.
cleanser.
I'll tell the top
It can
6.
be
It'll be bad. It'll be a
difference
long,
maker. The pace changes and the setups are
year.
different. And
No,
realistically,
Shift is
going into this
casting.
one, the
He had a
Carolina
contract
Royal
with the
Ravens
Call of Duty
need
Mobile.
a reset. They need a rebirth.
Duo,
they need
or
resources,
like-
they need all the art.
So he's honoring his contract for the championship. Then he's coming back, Herm. He's not done. He's coming back right back. His contract is still under, but since it's the same not the same company, but the same game, they're able to, I guess they just let him, you know, flex and then come back. What's good, my brother Luisito? ¿Cómo estamos? What's good, my brother Luisito? Yeah, somebody, dude, GodRx had a really bad game. Timmy started off 3-11, bro. 3-11. I mean, it's hard to win, bro. It is very hard to win 3-11 in this game. I appreciate everybody watching on YouTube, by the way. To the quality, listen, I up the bit rate. Y'all let me know how the quality looks. The goal is to have the quality look as good as the mainstream. I don't know what bit rate they stream at. I would love to know, but there's no way.
You gotta be able to lock those defenses down.
Is there a way to see settings?
Yeah, you certainly do. And the Ravens, they'll be looking forward for the rest of this series to try and play a little bit better than they did yesterday. On the other side of it, though, Optic Texas really making a name for themselves. Everybody has them at top 4 at the moment, and a Monster Energy pre-game. Hardpoint Kings, that was been very clear in the one we just saw. 5-1 record plus 38 average score margin, so even better today. And a tale of two sides in S&D. They're 3rd in attack, but 11th in defense. If they can find this, if they can improve it, moving forward, maybe they can make a run for some serious majors this year.
Well, I can tell you right now, that percentage is definitely going to go up playing some Terminal, because if you're losing defenses, you're most likely going to lose the map. This is one of the most difficult maps to play on the attacking side because of all the angles that you now have to check, or the angles that you now need to approach when you're pushing up towards Burger.
Bro,
and you
Secret,
have to fight
dude,
the
you're
head,
insane, bro. Secret, you are insane,
top
bro.
3, or when you're pushing towards mid hallway, you got
insane,
so
Secret.
many different angles that they
you
can
don't have
spot you
LA Thieves in that conversation after they just 3-0'd Boston. Are you insane, Secret?
Defense has got to be locked up on a map like Terminal.
Well, let's find out. Is this the tale of another beating by an elite level team of Optic? Or do the Ravens have something in the back pocket ready to strike back? That is the question.
I chat. I got anyone got any lines here so we can support their lines. I'm not gonna lie. I got Pred under 8 kills. Under 8 kills. Under 8 kills. Pred can have until 7, and then we're hating on Pred the whole game.
On the attack.
We hate on Pred right here. We are hating on Pred. I have a horrible feeling. I feel like I'm saying that, and he's gonna go off now.
You probably don't want to be too aggressive in towards top Eskies.
We are hating on Pred right here.
At least have multiple bodies on that side of the
map.
We're the
biggest Pred fucking haters right now.
Texas are looking for.
Man, fuck AG.
They're gonna be able to take control. How long do they wait to put this bomb down, though?
Bad setup, by the way. I don't like the setup. Like, look at the setup they're playing. Like,
at the back there.
No one to watch A-Cross. Like, this bomb's gonna go down. Like, this is a retake of hell.
Do have the opportunity for it, but Real already finds Kenny. That bomb will go down.
Maybe they're on the line.
Ravens with the number advantage, but with bomb down, it is a difficult break for them.
Yeah, you see the way that the mini-map is right now for Carolina.
Luis, why are you lying? You don't gamble,
Luis. Trying to work his way up through Burger or
also got Kenny over.
Flank,
so
but now
like
30 seconds left. Time is starting to tick. We have to get in plane. We have to get some info. Dashy at least is able to even up the numbers, making it 3v3 now.
Good off angle, though.
Waiting for a team to get into place here. Good, that's a huge win for him as well. Clayster will get another one. Only one
player. But it's the Prince. It's Shotzi.
It is a 1 versus 3 at the back of the plane, last alive. Can he find this? Can he get it? Everybody lines up, but it isn't going to work for them. They will get to the defuse. Clayster will cut down Gwyn, but he cuts down Shotzi, and that's good enough.
That's good. That's a good retake right there out of Carolina. Even though the bomb goes down in a 4v4, Real gets the wall bang to find the first blood, and then in the 3v4 situation, they just take their time. But let's take a look at it again. Shotzi, I thought he was going to make a play happen, but Clayster said, nope, I'm going to kill all of you guys in front of me to make sure I get this trade. And we win this round as Carolina win the first defense.
By the way, House, I see a humongous, and I mean humongous,
a little bit
sub base being played later today.
He got it in the way. It could have gone disastrously, but it did not. And now
both,
Ravens with on the board.
The team names start with an L.
Looking like a heavy hit over towards A already.
So hopefully you're ready for that.
You better be ready if you are Shotzi. And it looks like he's ready.
And I see it as map 1. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's gonna be prone, ready for the engagement. At least takes down 1 before the trade is in. But now they know where the pressure is and how that sets up Pred to set up that deep pinch and take down Clayster. So let's just hold him in towards plane. Let's not do anything.
The mouse already released.
And that's what Dashy does. Now it's a 3v1 left up to GodRx.
Yep, aggressive there. GodRx now left alive. Trying to stay alive. They all know where he is and run straight back into the gun of Kenny. Huge retake.
Wait, they already bumped the Lions house? Are you dead ass?
The first blood, but they got everything else.
Yeah, they got all the information. That was all that was really needed in the beginning of that round. They knew where the pressure was coming in, and that allows Shotzi to get 1, but also allows Pred to go right through middle map, right up the hallway, and find that kill in towards library onto Clayster.
Let me see if they actually
once you get that kill, you know that the last 2 players are going to be trapped in towards the plane. You take them down, you secure the round. 1-1. All defense so far.
Yeah, they did bump the lines. Wow, you're lying.
Here, but a little bit of a slower push. They spread out for it.
Yeah, they did bump the lines.
Quin's trying to stay
House, by the
alive.
way, House. I don't know if anybody saw it in my
Somehow
Discord
through.
chat, but House, I said that. I said that in my Discord, House.
Sounds there's people going into the plane, but Clace is also being pulled about
At
here. Optic have got everything everywhere.
11 a.m.
And now they've taken plane
LA
control.
Jeepers these 100% off a sub base map 1 or map 4 lockets.
Just curious about the timing though, because obviously Placer was checking multiple different angles. I don't know if he spotted the player crossing towards the bomb, so Optic are going to be able to get this bomb down for free.
Yeah, I didn't see it. You need to lock in, bro. I'm trying to help you guys out.
Not going to be as useful.
What's good, Luisito? How we doing, Luisito?
35 seconds left. Kenny finds the first.
Real desperate trying to find a pick here. Gwyn will find one. It goes down to a 3 versus 3. It's not as good for the Ravens this time around, though. And Dashy still alive, still holding.
Oh!
Easy peasy. Dashy just guns him out of the
my
sky.
God.
And
What's the question, Luisito? ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Qué es la pregunta, mi hermano?
You've got to ask yourself there. Realistically, the Ravens just didn't call that one at all.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say, Bryce, because you get the info right off the rip.
Jeez,
you have Real who's sitting towards lower plane. He watches
to the right, and then right here he just gets off
no one else is in a position
that was
to
dirty
at least
from his
help him or call out the cross towards bomb. When you allow that bomb to go down for free, with Clacer getting some bad timing, all it takes is for Optic Texas to find 1 kill and then trade everything after that. And that's exactly what happened for them to secure the first attack.
None of them, bro, if I'm being honest with you. I don't play the game like that.
Optic getting 2 here. Shotzzy gonna hold plane again. It's gonna be a big push. Does he get the stun? He does.
I think there's a few that are less talented than others. That's not a roast towards anybody, though. I like.
Shotzzy still waiting. He has made them stop for just a second. And with Ravens having that first blood, do they change their mind?
Dude, Tim, I'm telling you, I put it in my Discord. I put it at 11 a.m., guys.
Clacer gets that first blood into the player bottom red, so you know there's not going to be any aggression up towards the top side of the
Out of those 4 picks that I gave you guys yesterday at 8 a.m., only 1 pick did not hit.
But he's not going anywhere. We got Dashy
and it would have hit, but
able to
they trolled the round so bad.
Makes it a 3v3, leads to Kenny finding the second. All of a sudden, it's a bad advantage for Optic Texas.
Against Vegas.
Yeah, they run away after the first blood and run straight into 2 ARs set up and ready for him. Godex and Gwyn. Can they turn this round?
It was the Paco under 25 kills in the control house.
They don't have bomb, they don't have positioning, they don't have map
Because
control.
they won the first round.
Seconds in a prayer. Dashy already taken down Godex, and Gwyn will have to perform a miracle.
And they hit comfortably. There was no like.
Just Gwyn left in a 1v3. He gets picked apart. It does not matter. Even with Clacer finding the first blood, Carolina still lead to the L on the round. I thought they had a great adjustment. When they get that first kill, you all rotate back towards Burger,
I think that's a good thing for Optic. I think
like the way that they did. You had Kenny 1 shot. You probably just want to be aggressive.
Yeah, I don't like taking the Hydra under house.
I think I'm on the J. And now you got 2 of probably the best ARs in the game shooting over you on a head glitch. That's not going to be an easy task to get done. But that leads to Kenny now on a 4 streak and Dashy on a 5 going into round 5.
Picking the Hydra under is not a good thing in my opinion.
On the attack, it might be a bit better here for the Ravens. They cannot give up a control that they have so many times, but Optic aren't really going for it. They're looking to see if they can make a pick. He's just throwing bullets. Doesn't find them. Dashy goes for a check himself, but they don't find anyone. At the moment, a little bit of time burnt, but no position gained. Just trying to see how Carolina are going to be set up on their defensive side.
Oh.
You know, been trying to go aggressive every single time towards
what the fuck?
The first blood onto Dashy. Sorry, Shotzzy.
Yo, add this funny, bro.
For that situation, but at least
add this funny, bro.
I can't even. Yo, add funny. On the side of Dashy, puts the Minuteman advantage, and it looks like Optic Texas have made the call. We're going to go take plane again. Oh, he knows he's there. Shotzzy just playing with him, put his toe in and pulled it straight back out.
Good movement. Oh my God, I got through.
But they are trying to get into position. Shotzzy all the way around the flank. If he gets into this, it may be different. Real is going to get cut down. Nobody had the back of the plane for him. And now Shotzzy will get in himself. Gwyn, though, gets it back here. Time is running against Optic. The Ravens have put a squeeze hold on them. Surely they convert this round.
Oh, yeah, they definitely convert the round after Gwyn finds that nade kill onto Fred. Oh, but Shotzzy, hold on. All right, yeah, there it is. The wall bang comes in. That was great work from Gwyn. Even with Real only watching the front side of plane and Shotzzy making his way towards the back. He makes the play happen right through orange ramp, finds the first kill, and then the second one with the nade onto Fred to shut down that bomb plane.
Just think about that.
Beautiful retake out of Carolina.
Tell you to your face, I can drive an 18-wheeler better than you.
It is, and you got to say they.
I could get this shipment
Real got taken
to Wisconsin before Luis can.
They managed to just keep it together, and that's on the back of Gwyn playing the slide perfectly. Placer here looking for another first pick, but not found anything so far. Carolina, no obvious entry for them. You can see how Optic is stacked. They have not given a lot of control over to B.
They're just trying to play for that aggressive A push again because you probably, if you're Carolina, you don't want to go towards B knowing that Dashy and Kenny are on that side of the map.
I don't like the feeling of gambling, man. I really don't like the feeling of gambling. The only gambling I really enjoy is blackjack, genuinely.
And now time is still starting to count down. 55 seconds left, and it looks like Carolina have made the decision. We're going to hit the plane, but Optic are going to be here.
Here we go. Bodies piled through the door. Everybody onto it now. Real's there. Pred and Shotzi still alive. They do not know Pred is here. They have no idea. And while they've got into this play, they've got to be careful. Here we go. Sneaky, sneaky Pred finds the first. Goes for the challenge. Does not get it. Got and Shotzi though combining. And eventually they go down as Kenny swoops in for that final kill. Clayster left alone in a 1 versus 3. It was not an airplane entry they wanted.
And I was wondering why Optic was set up on their defense the way that they were. You had Shotzi getting the info if they go in plane. You had Dashy towards bottom red watching low plane. But then Pred tucking himself for that corner. That is one of those next level rounds that you're caught off guard by. You're thinking, all right, no one's in plane. We are going to be able to get this bomb for free, especially when Shotzi puts down a couple shots towards back ladder.
They're in a facility.
But then when Pred gets that kill, it now allows Shotzi to go up there, find the trade, and then sets up his teammates to find the rest. That was a textbook defensive round right there out of Optic, Texas.
I love the way Shotzi just baited for Pred. They had no idea. And now they're being aggressive here. Kenny already taking down Quinn. Huge kill over towards B, and now if they can just push this out. But no, they decided to pull the Ravens across the map. They said, we've got first blood, but we're hitting plane. We like it there. It's time to hit the Jets.
They're ready to take a trip, Bryce. I don't know where they're going, but they have been flying all over the world in this plane.
What the fuck? Oh, Shotzi might have just
planted. A couple wall banks coming in from Clayster to try to find a kill. It does lead to one, though. But at the same time, they take down Real to make it a 3v2. Optic still in the man advantage.
Pred's gonna get away as well. Actually takes down GunnerX and Clayster. That's not falling off the map, but it is falling into a death. Another round for Optic Texas.
No movies here, no movies here, no movies. We need no movies here. We need no movies.
They're just picking them apart, Bryce. Like, you find the first blood towards top Eskies. Now you're thinking that all-out pressure is going to be towards that B bomb. No, we hit you with the mind games. We get that first kill. We rotate back and instantly take plane control.
What's the map?
Put the bomb down, find all the kills. And now that puts Optic Texas at game point. It's just been next level search and destroy so far, Bryce.
It has. It really, really has. And there's coming a huge hit. The Ravens have said, all right, we're going for it.
Oh, my God.
Thank you for the two-piece. Thank you for the stat padding. Threads here as well. Real's in trouble. Gets the kill. Down to a 2 versus 2. Dashy, though, to the rescue. Has to back off. A 1 versus 2 now for Real for the map. And there's only hope left, but it will fall.
Let's get it, Ken! Let's get it, Ken! Ken's at 28. Pred got under 8. Oh my God, we're looking good right now. Let's go. Keep it on, man.
They said, listen, nothing is working for us on our attacking rounds. Let's just throw all the strategies out the window. Let's apply all this pressure towards B. And unfortunately, it leads to Kenny lining up 2 headshots for the first opening kills. And then everyone else just traded after that. We were worried about Optic Texas being good at search and destroy.
That wasn't me, guys.
Well, you don't gotta be worried, man.
Wait,
these guys are gonna figure it out, and they showed it on full display there to not go too well.
Well,
Ken with Kenny is. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I don't care if it's too early, bro. Kenny has proved me wrong, bro. Kenny is playing way better than I ever gave him credit for, bro.
Optic Texas all the way.
And it's only the beginning. I know that it's super early to say that, but bro,
in this series, going into
he is a beast. He is playing
not gonna be easy going up against Optic Texas.
He is playing like an absolute beast of a player.
In their series,
good teammates.
2 days ago, but
he is like he's fitting. He's meshing in well with Optic. The energy they bring together, it looks good, bro.
They need to come back ready to go and try to complete another reverse sweep.
Well, it's going to be a difficult kind of one for them, realistically.
Who plays next? LAG versus LA Thieves. We got Joe versus his old teammate Assault. He's never spawned in against Assault ever since he turned 18. Ever since he turned 18. He teamed with Assault and Challengers. They won the first cup together. They won the first LAN together. And then they had the worst. They were the worst, one of the worst CDL teams last year. Probably the worst, I would say. And then now we're here. They're going to play each other today for the first time. Keep in mind, LAG took NYSL to a Game 5, Round 10. The last time we saw LAG play, they looked like a really good team. Don't say I'm not dick sucking. I'm just keeping it in the stack. They looked like a really good team. They played NYSL closer than Optic played NYSL. And that in itself is very impressive. So this is a big test for LAG, and for LA Thieves, this is a big test to prove that the loss against FaZe shouldn't have been a 3-0. It shouldn't have been that way. Same thing with the loss against Seattle. They should have played them way closer. So a lot of A lot of big matches, man. A lot of big matches. This is a big match for both teams, man. They have a lot to prove. They have a lot to prove to themselves, more than anything, obviously. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, chat. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna come right back, and then I'll come back for the game 2. Give me a second. Go get a snack. Reset. We got a little bit of a break, man. We got a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm gonna piss real quick, man.
No one threw the first blood. Just tries to fly right on through. He does it, slides through 1. Looking for 3 now is Sip. Got a chance to make the play. Chance potentially for the ace. There's 3. Bye-bye! Sip with the ace and the 1v2 clutch to shut it down in round 1.
Wait, is it sub-base game 4? Thermal, why are you saying sub-base? Do I like Ratchet today? I feel like I like Ratchet, bro. Yeah, I definitely not a feeling. It's definitely not a feeling. I definitely like Ratchet today. I feel more Mexican than usual today, man. Let's tweet out. Let's try to watch any game. Let's see if any homies want to watch games, man. I feel like these watch parties would hit so much better whenever I watch with people. Tim, what did you DM me, Tim? Tim DM me his slips. Over 21 for Cammy, over 20 for Joe, over 21 for Joe, over 21 for Esther. Let's get it, Tim. Chill, House. Don't jinx, House. Don't jinx. I've seen movies before, House. How many controls are in the best of 9? It should be the same as last year, Bob. In the best of, you mean best of 7, Bob? Best of 9 is only for champs.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Don't miss out on all the action at the first Call of Duty League Major, hosted by the Boston Breach, this January 25th to the 28th at the MGM Music Hall at Fenway in Boston.
Yo, how's did Optics veto
or go to
sub-base?
callofdutyleague.com for more info.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. We have Optic Texas against the Carolina Royal Ravens, and at the moment, it's a little bit one-sided. Optic Texas putting the Ravens to the sword, Sonny.
Yeah, they're putting them to bed, man. Tucking them in. They said, you woke up
for the
nice
teams that are getting shit on right now because they don't play for a while. Oh my God! Look at the stats from Isaiah Gwynn. Look at this motherfucker. 22 average kills, 300, almost 4K damage every 10 minutes. 2 ticks around. This guy's been a beast. This guy's been a fucking beast. Let's get it. Gwynn.
That SMG and Gwynn. It's got to be ready for that SMG and Pred because those guys are gonna have a battle.
They certainly are. Let's see how the teams stack up around them. The Ravens trying to do the impossible. They folded yesterday against a top 4 team, and they are not doing well against another one today. But fate can change on the basis of a single map.
I have a question. Do you guys think that if Ghosty would have won that major 3, and then the whole year played out exactly the same, he would have been Rookie of the Year. Like, everything plays out the same, but instead of Toronto winning Major 3, Optic win Major 3 with Ghosty.
And I know I don't even want to.
He's got to be the rookie, right? Like, everything plays out the same. Think about what I'm saying.
The lowest record. I'm pretty sure
They still get second at champs. They don't win an event. Optic still gets top 12 at Major 4. I think he would have been maybe, right? Actually, I don't know. It's kind of a hard question because his stats were so, dude, his scrappy stats were literally like unrealistic.
Like the Ravens trying to get into this point as fast
Like
as they can.
like Simp, BO4, Shotzi, MW, like
perfect for the Ravens.
BZ Cold War, like things like that.
Perfect start right there to Carolina. Already pressure in towards A.
Oh my god, here we go. Oh my god.
You're already applying the pressure towards the back.
We want to round 5, House. We want to round 5, bro. I'm just keeping this up. We want to round 5, bro.
You already force.
We want to mix control, bro.
Potentially give up this 8 point if they can't find any kills and win towards this top AC positioning is just being the cutoff man. Well, you only have one player in towards the 8 points. So Optic, they still have some time just in case they want to pressure towards.
Chat, make sure you guys 2-time every so often, chat, to like.
Can we get in? Can we lock this down? Can we make this incredibly one-sided? Gwyn keeps moving.
Just to like catch up with the YouTube the latest auto delay on YouTube, sadly.
Second, and GunnerX finds himself alone, absolutely destroyed by Dashy, and they had
right there. They
so much control, and now they've lost everything.
Yeah, that's the scary part right there, Brebs, because when you leave one player on the 8 point, if none of your teammates get kills and all of Optic find the kills, they now apply the pressure and potentially put you in the spawn trap. So now if you are Carolina, they do take a lot of map control over towards B.
Andres, what's good, Andres?
Texas, they're thinking, we're going to have this guy in a headlock off spawn. You're not going to go anywhere if you're going
Oh, shit! Come on, Ken.
Big kill by Real. They're trying to get some points on it, but Dashy takes down Clayster, and you can see he's just moving around, trying to keep this clock from ticking down too fast as they get on the way. But Dashy's on a 5 streak himself. Pred keep on moving, and Real's
23 for Ken. That's a lot, man.
Can they just give us some more time? And he does. Still hope for the Ravens on this one.
Yeah, 21-21 and lives remaining.
And that's exactly including him dropping 28 the first 2 maps. That's a lot of kills.
I just have to find this next wave of kills, and unfortunately,
man.
Try to push to the middle of the map, and they find Pred. Leads to 2. The trade is eventually there, but now you have to slow down if you are Real. The farthest player pushed up. Nope. Screw's slowing down. We're just going to go gun Kenny out of his socks, and he finds one leads to Gwyn finding a second. Now, Gwyn is in a great position, Bryce, to make a play happen.
It is based on him. They will search for him. They will know roughly where he is, but at the moment they're ignoring him. GunnerX will fall, and Gwyn, while he's been here this time, hasn't had the impact they would want him to. Still alive, still running, still cooking, but there's no ingredients, there's no fire. Eventually finds Dashy, but his teammates are gonna have to find him here for the Ravens to stand a chance.
Yeah, that's the thing. Gwyn's just waiting for his teammates to find a couple kills. He said, screw it, I'm just gonna do it myself. He finds the kill onto Kenny. Now this is gonna allow Carolina to slowly work their way in towards the cafe. Clock now comes to a full stop. All of Optic Texas trying to set up a couple pinches. Pred knows we can't go for that long distance gunfight, but how long can Carolina hold?
They're looking for him as well. Pred slips through, gets up close and personal, finds Clayster as well, but no, stays alive. They're still alive. This Gwyn is doing everything here he can. Will jump out the back, eventually taken down by Pred. The reign of terror ends on the guns of Optic, and they do so much work to get in that position, and now they have to fight for it again.
Oh no.
Yeah, they have to run right through the pits of fire. I think that's something that you would say, Bryce. I tried to be
I feel like Optic isn't bad at offense, so I don't mind Carolina winning this round.
Mr. Do It All so far in this control.
In this round, Carolina, come on, brother. Win this round,
only 20 seconds left. Carolina had to try to stop this time. They have to sprint onto this point.
Pred continuing to hold the door. He has a cheeky close the door, reload.
Damn.
Fry Clayster out of his trousers.
Oh!
And oh my goodness, only Gwyn can be there, but he falls as well.
My God, AG's just running well, bro.
It has been mixy, it has been majestic, but ultimately it is no good.
Yeah, that's
we need around 5 though. We need around 5, House. I would like to see Carolina clutch up at the end of that round, low-key.
Staying alive in enemy lines for about a minute to a minute and 30. His teammates could not find the right kills though, to eventually lead towards the pinch and the stack. Optic Texas was so scattered around the map. The SMGs are just flying. When you need Dashy to come in, he finds 3 to shut down that push by himself. There's just no wrong done right now by Optic as they take round 1.
There certainly isn't. Optic Texas have been frying so far in this series. Let's find out, though, how they are doing in the comms with Optic Texas. Listen in.
Top 18, watch out. Real, one's on the fountain house. So top 18. On the 18's 1 HP Real.
Yeah, Kenny, see up here.
I shot brother for 2. GunnerX, he's top plat. We killed the AC? Oh, we didn't. Top plat.
One could be in red.
Are you pitching me?
No, nothing pitching.
We're looking for Real, boys.
He was here.
One is up red.
Nice, 4.
I've been top flat.
Oh no.
They could be left now.
It could be short for a second.
Oh,
I'm just running
man.
top flat.
Are you on it? Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm fine, I'll take
I
it.
got nade on one shot.
Top flat dead.
I'm playing for them push you right, bro.
Oh
Look at me,
no.
low, long, one shot.
I'm
Low,
open, you can.
absolute, bro.
I'm running
We're running them, bro.
Nade him, AJ, nade.
Wait, where is he? Long.
And take it along.
Long
And take it along. Take it, go in.
Okay, I need help, boys.
My God, good job.
I hear you, Brandon.
Oh my God, absolute clear.
Wait, where are you?
Oh my God, that guy's fucking terrible. We're good.
Went back alley.
I'm going to go try to
He's
spawn
behind
kill.
you, look at Kelly. It was Clay, it was
I
Clay.
get spawn kill one, hold on.
What, 2 and fire? I don't know where
One
fire me.
spawn
Stay
kill.
alive, Brandon.
I got one on spawn kill. I'm on a spawn kill spot.
I'm open you, Brandon.
I'm on a spawn kill
I have
spot.
your short, Brandon.
I'm spawn kill, Brandon.
What was the fire? He probably went low pillars.
I don't know where Clay is.
Oh!
Low pillars,
Yeah,
He's low red, low red.
Try
Low
stack,
fire.
try stack in.
Yeah, try to stack you again.
He's low, the pillars
Nice,
up.
good shots at.
We're missing one now.
You guys spawn cool.
I hope Optic Texas are hungry because they are playing with their food right now. That is concise comms. and
No,
it's also
dude.
devastating, eventually shutting them down for this one. But it's
Bro,
been
Carolina's gotta
almost
fight
perfect
back,
for them
bro.
So far under control.
Oh, man,
This is
they're
bad,
doing
House.
everything right. Even when Pred picks up a cruise missile, he drops
Oh,
it. Now
oh.
sets up Kenny to find the small kills. Unfortunately, GodRx wins that
Wait, I'll
gunfight.
take
He
the
actually
shot right
walks
there.
away with 2. I thought Shots was going to take that one, but that's going to be Carolina at least maintaining back alley control. All of Optic applying that pressure through the front end. Here comes the cruise missile for some information. Do you have a trophy to save your life up? Not you, Dashy. Unfortunately, that's your teammate. But Optic Texas, they are in control
Just playing
to
a kill.
eventually stop this clock.
You can see here, Shotzi just trying to hold them off here as they get into it. That's a huge kill by Pred as they walk into this point. And now the Ravens have a difficult job to do. They have to find some trades somewhere and crack this open as the first tick
My
is
God,
now
Ken.
gone, but they find nothing.
Nah, we need to run 5 though, gang. I'm gonna keep it a stack. We need to run 5
There is
bad,
nobody
gang.
flying through to save them here at this point as that second tick is done.
need to
The
run
third
5
tick is
though,
almost
man.
upon us. And
What
the
you
Ravens
lock? What you lock,
find
House?
nothing into this one as they go down.
What do we need, chat? What do we need,
2-0 in
chat?
the control study.
Oh, yeah, this is a beatdown, Bryce. I don't know how many times I got to say it, but Optic Texas, they not making no mistakes. They making the game look easy, even in that in the final moments right there. When they're putting that
Now listen,
setup, when they are capturing
right there,
that
their
deep, you
offense
saw
was better,
Kenny
bro.
into
Their
his
offense for
top
Carolina,
right.
their
He's
offense looked
watching
better. For
top
Optic,
AC,
their
and he's
offense
also
looked better
watching
too.
the red hop up if they go towards the second story. So Optic Texas, they've definitely been putting the work in on the back end. And right there was a full display. Now up 2-0, up 2-0 in the series, 1 round away from a nice little sweep.
Well, here we go. Is there a comeback? Is there any hope? Is there any fuel left
About to
in the
sneeze.
tank for the Ravens? So they try to desperately find something here in this game. They get a couple of kills. They have
I'm
some
about to
time
sneeze so
on
bad.
to
Holy
wait.
shit,
But already
my nose
flanks
is
coming
itching.
through. Optic Texas, Pred and Kenny are going hunting.
Clay looks unathletic,
Place
man.
at least finds that kill on the Pred. It is a trade, but second segment is about to be completed over towards A. You already have Kenny in the position, holding down Junkyard, not going to let anyone slip on by. He's going to influence those spawns to spawn over towards Chicken Coop or towards back Diner. Not going to give him the free straight roam to try to get in towards the point, but A's actually still not captured yet. Optic Tech still putting a lot of pressure towards the middle of the map, but I don't know if it's going to be enough as Clayster finds
might die.
Pred. Eventually it's going to lead to
I'll
this
take it
time
up.
being extended by a minute, so now you have 2 minutes and 14 seconds to close out B.
I don't mind watching them
They
because
must roll
I
the shoulders. They must
a little sider on
roll
the
the
side.
sleeves. And they must roll over Optic here to
I
have
need
a
23 for
chance.
Ken, bro. This has got to go
Already
round
see
5. Come on,
posturing
bro.
for positioning.
Lock
They don't have
in.
the map control. They need to find
Lock
a
the
little bit of
fuck
it and
in,
win
gang.
these trades
Who the
just to
fuck
make
just
it
threw a
competitive,
smoke?
because At the moment, they are being shut out.
What the
You have
fuck?
to get out of the spawn, and the only way through is right up the middle of the map. And Gwyn with some great snap to take down Shotzzy.
Did I just see a smoke?
Now potentially puts himself in a position to make a play. Him and GodRx
Oh!
have made their way out. Gwyn is not slowing down. Another one-on-one gunfight versus Pred goes in his favor. And now with GodRx in that position, he just has to allow his teammates to get a couple kills. Kenny's still in a safe position. He hasn't died for about 2 minutes. Someone get the damn kill.
Well,
Yes, sir,
Gwyn
Ken.
comes over,
Oh!
shut down as well. And
I just need to
Gwyn
run 5. I know Ken's.
just has to
Bro,
go
if it goes
everywhere
round
and
5,
do
I'm telling you,
everything
Ken
at
is
the
hitting
moment.
23,
The
bro.
Ravens cannot find a way
He's
through.
9 more,
GodRx
but this is nada. It's
hoping
nada.
somebody
It's
crosses his
nada.
sights here.
It's not, papi.
He may even just have to jump B to pull the players away and gives the players a chance. Real gets Shotzzy though. An opportunity here. You can see Optic now rolling back as they try to find the players in the backfield.
Oh, he didn't spawn.
Yeah, and that was Pred. He was the guy that was roaming around on the map. He said, oh, wait, 3 flanking? All right, now I'm going to set up the reflanking, and that now leads to him finding 2 kills through that back alley, shuts down the pressure. And now they're so focusing on, we got to take down Gwyn, because he's going to try to be the playmaker again. Can his teammates from the rest of the side of Carolina find a couple kills around the map? No, they do not.
missed a
Pred
streak.
finds 2. The cruise missile gets invested. You have the info.
No
and Kenny
way, dude.
still has not died. Bryce.
That is what is known as a spawn trap. That is what is known as a beating. Unbelievably one-sided here, but Gwyn has found his way into B. Just a tiny hope for him, but he has to get on the point. Pred is hunting him as well. He knows where he is. Puts the bullet in and now goes for the chow and cuts him down in his prime. Optic have not let this one go at all. And Ravens, they're the other side of the map. They now have to run the gauntlet in 15 seconds.
Whoa.
And I don't know if they can do it.
Finally, they take down Kenny, but there's not that much time left. You have to go. You have to get on this point. Optic Texas holding on the cut, but those 2 kills might be it, Bryce. They might have found something.
Gwyn gets himself in again. The timer is stopped at 3.9 seconds, but he is alone. The Ravens are running to meet him. Surely from this point they can't win. Pred calling in and everything as well, but the bodies will fall. The Pred missile does nothing, and it will be Optic Texas with another clean 3-0. The Ravens are not happy, and there's a reason for that.
Bro, I just knocked off his camera, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy after this match either, Bryce. Just came in and got beat up in about 30 minutes in a 30-minute series. Not a single map was
knocked
close.
on his camera, bro.
Optic Texas just completely outclassed Carolina from start to finish.
Bro.
The only shining bright light was the only player to go positive for Carolina. Gwyn was putting himself in so many positions to try to make plays happen with that SMG in hand, but with his teammates not running any kills, you can't get any map control, especially when Kenny stays alive in towards the junkyard for about 2 minutes.
Dude,
and
Kenny had 30 kills the first 2
only
rounds.
15 seconds left, so you have to continuously sprint forward to try to make a play
Clay was
happen.
about to start yelling.
Nah,
What the fuck, y'all?
Man, Optic Texas
Get out of here, y'all!
in this match, handle business with ease. Clean 3-0 to start the day.
It certainly is, and we talked about Dashi in map 1 setting the hard point KD record. Well, in the control, Pred just set the control KD record with a 2.7. Record breakers, heartbreakers.
A 2.7 out of Pred?
40 minutes, what a
Oh,
game.
hell
Yeah, that's
no.
tough, man. I guess if you want to break a couple records, just play Carolina. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, it certainly is. But
Oh my God, Travis.
Coming into this
Oh
one,
my
whether
God,
they were the
Travis.
better
Did Clay
foot,
just
but at
sub
the
tweet you,
moment, the
Travis?
Ravens have some work
I
to
don't know
do.
what the fuck we are doing, but it ain't what we doing in practice. GG's Optic. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? That's crazy.
A study with the dagger, bro.
That's tough.
People breaking records in multiple maps.
Bryce, Study, great to have you joining us today. We'll catch you a little bit later.
Thank you.
All right, that's our first match. The DoorDash challenge is complete. Optic has scored before our food has arrived. And
Is that a
honestly, I
full
didn't
shirt?
finish
Or am I
my
bugging?
monster.
Is that a
Those are
dress
big
hoodie?
cans, but I couldn't
What is Ali
finish
Cat?
it
What is this
before
shorty
this
wearing? What is that
series
shorty
was
wearing?
done. And Pred,
I think I've seen
may
that.
have had
Is that
the
like a
most
half hoodie? What the fuck?
impressive performance I've
I think
seen
you got on the
so
new
far
lingo.
in individual
Or the
game.
new
Ali, what's your
style.
takeaway?
I mean, it's so bad that like you're starting to question like, is Optic that good or is Royal Ravens really just that bad? I mean, Optic continuing that hardpoint dominance. I mean, 250 to 129. It's looking like a team diff for me, to be honest, in this series.
Yeah, you know, talking about the hard point, it's just one that's a tough draw. Like, Optic have a 100% hold rate on Skid Row so far. Now 3-0 on that map. P2, 4, and 5. They have like the biggest differentials. So already starting to get into team's head when it comes to the map picks. Then we get to that S&D. I knew Optic was going to win this series. I just didn't think it'd be this dominant. They've fixed a couple big errors they've had in the first couple series that they played. I mean, their defense, they were 11th in the league. Well, today the defense was unbelievable. I love the patience that we saw in that defense. And then also offense on Karachi control. Something they haven't been able to win. Not many teams, to be honest, because of the nature of this map, but Optic are able to do it this time around off of Pred just going. As you said, Ali, like,
bro, he thinks he's LeBron, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Getting called LeBron and anything would be the craziest guys of all time, bro. I would, if people called me Lejetski, I would genuinely, like, the way that they yelled it at the events, bro, I would actually believe that I am LeBron. Like,
What do you mean? Why the
his
rival line?
confidence is
Because it's
insane, bro, because people, bro.
Yeah, I think Optic might have a different rival than Royal Ravens.
They might have a different internet, too.
All right, it is time for our Monster Energy Winner Spotlight. That's coming up here in just a moment. Ali, though, is this the most impressive win we've seen from Optic so far?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, this is their first 3-0.
Literally a slam down.
I thought the Miami Heretics one or that.
Oh, that is a hoodie that's broken. What the fuck? Did she rip it?
This one definitely takes the cake.
And Nameless, who is the most impressive individual on Optic?
I'm going to go with Pred and the response that he's had after their first match, honestly. You know, he said that he was receiving a lot lot of criticism, trying to learn to deal with it. He said, people, don't forget what we are capable of. In the last 2 series, he has been absolutely lights out. This team looks unreal.
Big shout out to everyone over at the Optic camp. We've got Bruce on the line. It's your monster winner spotlight with Dashy. And Dashy, you guys are trying to get us home before, I guess the sun goes down here at 5 o'clock in Ohio. What's going on in this series, man? How did you guys cruise through the Ravens?
I mean, we've been improving every day as a team, so it was just pretty easy. Just play our game and have fun and be confident.
Actually, there's only so much I can ask you about a series like this when you guys look so dominant. So instead, I'm going to ask how excited you are for the first event of the season and what you're going to do for the holidays.
Definitely can't wait for the first LAN. It's definitely
one
of those things you look forward to as a competitor.
He's been grinding, bro.
Holidays, I mean, nothing special. I'm gonna go back to Canada, chill with the family. Love you, mom. Love you, dad. My brother, if you guys are watching, appreciate you guys. I'll be home soon.
They definitely are
But
watching.
yeah, just gonna be, I guess, chill with the fam and grinding some COD.
Brandon, I want to ask you, in the search and destroy, it seemed like you guys took a little bit more of a patient approach. Like you were playing red on defense and back security on offense, just sort of waiting for the game to come to you guys. Was that a point of emphasis in preparation for this match?
I mean, yeah, you know, as a competitor or former competitor, and just giving different looks, not trying to, you know, always give the same strats, because, you know, pros are always adapting. So we're just kind of.
And he had the highest KD in that map too. Apparently, he had the highest SND KD.
Dashy, as we take a look at some of your highlights, I got to ask you about one of the greatest holidays in gaming history. How excited are you to play the Christmas noobs in MW3?
Yeah, I'm going to be pumping. I'll be on the servers. I'll be live. Shout out, twitch.tv/Dashy. I'll be live.
All right, man, it's going to be live. Dashy, we look at your
Hold on,
highlights,
Twitch.
the fist
Oh,
bumps,
no.
the smiles. It seems to be going all
Oh,
right
no.
there in Texas. Anything
Twitch.
you want to say to the fans before you go?
Lock him up. Lock up this thug.
I mean, every year it's we try to put on for you guys, so we appreciate you guys.
3-1
See y'all in
start.
Boston.
Ain't bad. He'll see you in Boston. That's Dashy and Optic with the first win on the day. We'll see you later.
Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
Peace.
Good stuff there from Bruce. And remember, that is just match number 1 of 3. A little bit later, we've got LA Thieves versus LAG. You're going to see Toronto versus Boston. But before that second match kicks off, reminder, pick up your packs if you haven't already. Join in on the fun. This is our Code Warrior pack. And Allie, why do you love to unleash your inner warrior?
Because it means pub stomping. Just like you said, the best holidays coming up, so why not look good while you do it?
That's right. The Call of Duty Endowment Pack, every dollar that you guys bring in is going to go directly to the Call of Duty Endowment.
Who am I taking first, Scrapper or Dashy? Like, wait, when they play each other? I mean, bro, listen. I don't know. That's a hard match. I'm not going to predict it.
Will be a
LAG versus LA Thieves. Chat lock in. This is always a banger. I look at chat. Look at what's his name? Shotzi's tweet. It's Travis. I know Travis here. Shit, I know for a fact Travis here. Motherfucker loves me way too much to not be here. Where's it at? I just saw it. GG's Carolina 1-3-0. AG thinks he's LeBron. Motherfucker, what I just say? Mexican. It's, you know what I'm saying? I just finished saying this word for word. Bar for bar. Motherfucker, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is he in the stream? Hold on, he might be in the stream. Hey, drop 5 gifted. Incorrect. You cannot gift on YouTube, I don't think. Unlucky. Dashi, LA, the loser of LA Thieves, they're on top 8. Yeah, if LA Thieves loses, dude, the LA Thieves cannot lose this match. Then on the other side, LAG, dude, LAG's gonna be 0-4? Damn! 0-4 is, fuck, that's tough. Wait, Boston's gonna be 0-4. Oh my god, if Boston and LAG both lose, they're both 0-4. Dude, they gotta win. They both gotta win. They both gotta win. But I got these winning though. Like, I'm not saying. All right, let me update my title, chat. Let's update that title after that fucking absolute fucking slam down that we just watched. If you missed that match, chat, well, you didn't miss too much. That was the DoorDash. I wonder what's the fastest series we've ever had, like, in CDL history. What are the maps for? I have no idea. Subway's first map, it says. What is Juro playing? Secret. Alright, chat. We're big Joe fans here. Big Joe fans. Sub-base first map is gonna be a fucking bang out, chat. Potentially the last sub-base of the year, chat. Keep in mind, they're gonna be playing on the new update. Damn, why is everybody roasting Ravens, bro? Look at this shit, bro. What the fuck? Look at this shit, chat. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Draws and replies. Bro, you played Ravens. Crying emoji. What the fuck? Damn. Who's gonna win this match, though? Hold on. Who's gonna win this match? Ooh. Wait, did FaZe actually not beat Optic a single time this year? I could have sworn they beat him one time. Didn't they beat him one time? Am I bugging? Maybe I'm role playing. Am I role playing a win? Shit, I must be going crazy. This match was scheduled for what? 3:30? Motherfucker, this shit 40 minutes earlier. What's good, my young and goon? How we doing today, my little brother? What's good, boy? 3-1 Thieves, 3-1 Toronto. Yes, sir. People are saying that it's 3-0s back to back. Secret says you don't think they beat Optic? Holy shit. Citra's not too bad, but I'm not fucking with the music though. I'm not fucking with the music. Capsule could be a fucking linebacker. This guy is fucking huge. This guy's a huge.
So much history in one place. It's time to make our mark.
This intro was so good, man. What happened? Fuck the CDL for making. I mean, not fuck the CDL. Fuck the fucking copyright strikes.
Get your goofy ass up.
We're about to play.
We are about to play.
Wake up, Dan. It's time to play. We got LA Thieves going up against LAG, the Guerrillas versus Thieves for the title of Kings of Los Angeles. And, well, both teams, they could use a win tonight. 1-2 if you're the Thieves, 0-2 if you're the Guerrillas so far in our first 2 weeks nameless.
Yeah, you know, for LAG in their last match, though, it was a lot better. They went to a game
fucking
5.
banger.
They honestly choked that series. You think about that P1, if they kill Skies, they win the game. The game 2 S&D, round 11, they had numbers, still lost. So I think LAG can definitely put up a fight in this.
All right, LAG underdogs on paper. LA Thieves.
Someone's got to pick. Anybody in the chat, LAG. Listen, LAG pick is not bad here, man. But no bullshit. LAG pick not bad here, bro. I can see it happening.
Yeah, for LAG,
but like
the biggest
very
right
like 5%, maybe
which
10%.
I know is a bit odd to say only in our second week, but they had a really tough first 2 matches, and they come out against the Boston Breach, went Game 5.
They got a lot to prove. Both teams got a lot to prove, bro.
And absolutely roll them. So for LA Thieves, it's just about finding kind of the consistent battle for the Monster Energy pregame and not staying ahead, and can't hold when they do. They're 11th in the league in rotation, and their hold percentage ranks 10th. Again, very early to talk about some data, but already some weak points least LA Thieves needs to focus on.
Allie, you know who Aaron Donald is?
No idea.
He is elite. Greatest defensive player ever. I love that. He would be proud of the controlled defense. 6-1 round count with an 85% win percentage. It ranks first. Shout out to our stats guy.
Yeah, love our stats, folks. Everyone behind the scenes. And, of course, everyone playing in purple today. Let's meet the Guerrillas. If you haven't seen them yet, this squad boasts an 0-2 record, but the games have been tight. Assault, a world champion from WW2, playing with Fame, Diamond Con, and Estriel. One of the
you know
coolest
somebody's in the
news
rotation?
stories in
Listen,
the
chat, I
CDL.
told you guys.
got a
Listen,
lot of
for the people that don't know, by the way, Tim, the picks that you had, Tim, they were raised. Your picks that you have, they were raised, Tim. They were lower before. At 11 a.m. today, if you are in the bet channel on my Discord, LAG versus LA Thieves will 100% have sub base. Map 1 or map 4, Lockets. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. This was on the line. I think I have Estra at like 19 kills.
Just once you're ahead, you just keep it. Just close it out.
And then yesterday, these are the picks that I gave you guys.
Taking a look at the roster.
Bro, this everything would have hit here. Everything hit, by the way. Besides this one. These 4 hit. Hydra didn't hit because they choked the... So you see how Optic just 3-0'd right there? The same thing would have happened, but Optic, but NYSO choked the first round so bad. Like, they threw so bad, then they went 3-0. Hydra got 27.
Just one. We're gonna go to Invasion for a hard point and search and destroy. If we get to a game 4 and 5, do we get there, Nameless?
I think
your lines aren't bad though, Tim. Your lines are not bad. They're just a little bit. They're a little higher than. They were a little bit lower than
set of
before.
invasions that
They
they
were
won
even lower
in
than
their
which is
very
crazy.
last series that they look great on. Although they did have to rally back in that S&D, still they're dangerous.
Ali Subbase has the record for most kills.
People are saying LAG money line, take me home. LAG money line is crazy. Here we go though.
No, sorry.
Prove me wrong. I think he does. He goes by the name of Estriel, and I will make my pick official right now. Prediction time.
You better say LAG.
Who is going to win Los Angeles? Purple.
Fair enough.
Wait, you actually picked LA?
I'm in purple today.
All right, I'm going LA Thieves. I gotta rock the red with the hair. You know what I'm saying?
All right, 13 and 5. I'm about to be there as well. Nameless.
I'm going LA Thieves. I think they
LA Thieves. Nameless drops further into the whole chat. Am I wrong? Are they right? Let us know as we get ready.
I love
for
that
this
they
one.
keep track of their predictions. It's so fun.
Ready to rock tonight.
So
let's send it on over.
Oh, we got balls and chest. Yes, sir.
Hey, look,
yes,
we
sir.
did kind of dress appropriately color-wise. I'm a little off, but Chance just said it. Hey, Nameless, this is your opportunity to catch up to Puckett on the desk. The Battle of Los Angeles is upon us, our second day of the game here on Sunday, and this should be a really interesting one, man. LAG have been testing big teams. Great run against New York Sublines the last time they played. What's the Thieves going to have against them today? We've got a fun series ahead of us.
I wasn't a Lando hater. I just wasn't a big Lando
It's going to be an engagement-heavy mixed fest, as the kids say.
Absolutely. Like, I think this is the series where, like, I'm
not
most
a Lando hater by any
with, like,
means,
the
but not a
public
Lando fan.
because everybody, except for Puckett, has basically been talking about it like it's going to be an LA Thieves, like, 3-0 or 3-1 kind of deal. I think LAG actually, like, what we saw from these guys.
Ooh, look at the cams, though. Look at that. That boy Estro look like a dog.
And, like, I know Toronto smacked them around in the hard point just a little bit, but there are some lethal threats on this squad. Diamond Con has been playing fantastic. And then across the board,
we
like,
got,
Fame had a
what do we have
struggle
here?
series early on, but he had a
Joe,
pretty solid bounce
22.
back. And Assault and Estriel have
21
also
for
looked
Diamond
pretty
Con,
solid.
22 for
I know maybe good
Ghosty.
news on the flip side for LAT, getting
And
rid of high-rise
and
S&D
Estro
against
with
Guerrillas
20,
seems to make a
Afro
lot of
with 21.
sense. Maybe the maps come into play, but I do actually have pretty high
22
expectations
for a lot of
this
people,
squad now.
20 for...
Expectations sky high.
We just need everybody with
LA
22. We need
Thieves
everybody with
and
22.
LA Guerrillas here in the series. Both teams looking to get a big win. It'd be nice for both of them. We'll see if the Thieves can pull something out. It's been close.
This is
but
the
no
first
cigar for
time
them
Joe
for a hot
DeCease
minute.
will play his ex-teammate Assault Chats
warming up. He's on his phone
and
for sure.
ex-teammate
Afro
Diamond
shooting
Con
box.
from being a
But
challenger
both of our
player.
squads from Los Angeles,
He's now
plenty
playing with
to prove
decorated
in this
player
matchup.
Cammy.
Actually, it's the tougher one. I mean, the start of the season's always a little bit difficult. I think Clint said it yesterday or the day before. He was like, it's kind of the
motherfuckers get haircuts.
preseason.
Who's
You
Joe
know,
texting?
things are
Hold on,
going to
who's Joe
change. We've got a
texting?
patch on its way. Everything's going to look a little different when we come back after the holiday period. But God only knows. You know, you want to walk into that holiday period. You want to go into Christmas.
Here we go.
Let's
hit it a quick 2 times. Let's hit a quick 2 times shot. Make sure you do it on my stream too. Playback speed, 2 times speed. Take it off so you know we don't want to see this thing right there. Make sure the quality is set to the highest possible.
Threshold,
Here we go,
if you're
man. Here
below
we
a
go.
certain margin, Christmas is going to be miserable for you, or like the holidays or Hanukkah or whatever you're celebrating type deal.
I think we have the same thing for Joe.
You want these extra wins right before we go on break for sure. And then for Subbase, we've seen LAG on this map before
we have the
against
same thing for
Toronto.
Joe, Tim, I think.
They got
Yeah, we have the
absolutely
same thing
picked
for Joe,
apart. They kept up in the slang department. The scoreline was not good. But looks at it from what we saw against Toronto yesterday, this might just be Toronto's map. So I think LAG actually have a very good chance for a strong showing here. Looks like we're kicking on board with Estriel to start.
Yeah, LAG.
This was the LAG map pick, chat. LAG map pick.
How they held up against LA Thieves. Here we go, baby. Outside of the map, we're going to see a little bit of an opening engagement here. Can Ghosty get two? Oh, yes, he does. That's hard point for the Thieves for now. Diamond through middle, trying to stop the flow of points.
I love that break from Ghosty too. You see the nade just backing him down, setting themselves up for the individual two pieces able to get. But in spite of the nice opening break on one side of the map, LAG still just gets straight through to P1 and already so much more time than we saw on this map yesterday, Miles.
So much more time, my gosh. Wow. Carolina versus Ultra was a very dry P1. This one, we're flowing so far. Both teams fighting over it. Final 15 seconds, and it's all purple for now. The Gorillas in control.
Also have Fame playing really good, chat, because I think he's comfortable playing against people that he knows.
Looking to get the final.
That sounds like I'm saying he's dick right.
Already covered that side of the map.
Not
very
that.
Much
Not in,
Gorilla
it doesn't mean that way. I mean it more like.
Spawns are fantastic for them. The Thieves.
Maybe you try a little bit harder when you play with friends. That's the best way you can.
And it seems like Diamond more or less picking up where he left off. Even get some decent damage towards the end. You saw Fame had a nice start as well. So things going well for Gorillas on point on the rotation as well. I don't know if I see a trophy anywhere around this hill. Looks like one's up pop, so a little bit of a safety net. As you can see, LA Thieves trying to work through not only the top side, but the outside of the map.
Here comes the CQB. Fame up close to person on the MCW. Finds one, not able to get around that column. Diamond Con trying to make his way forward. Cammy doesn't look at the side door. Manages to find the entry. Space now being dominated by the LA Gorillas players. Steve's on the outside. Trying to get through the window. Here comes Afro with a sub. Assault stunned up.
Oh my god. Yo, this map is actually so mixy.
The planets. And that's the break from the Thieves.
Yeah, an eventual break as well. So still going to be down by a decent chunk
of
time.
Joe,
This is certainly a hill that it is an absolute battle. Just flood after flood. And looks like LAT maybe contested by Diamond Con for the final few seconds just to be annoying to strip him away. And he is going to do exactly that. Diamond Con delivers for 2. You see his team set up on a rotation. Not an easy hill to collect time on. And the hill popped. LAG has 46. I'm very curious as to how much time they can actually convert. Looks like basically
this is the engagement map of hell,
I was going to say they're in trouble now. Ghosty sends a little parting gift for his boys there, but a little too late.
Nice to see
Can the Thieves hold on? Got a bit of presence there. They have to cross no man's land. That's where Diamond Con's got the guns up. Beautiful shots. Joe Thieves couldn't finish it. Couple layers on the outside now. Cammy, heavy tags, not enough to get the kill. Diamond Con once again. Long range shots with the MCW. Beautiful work. As you've still got no one close enough to that point, the Gorillas are holding them back.
Yeah, this is the like game clock time stripper that we're having right now. Basically just nothing but empty time on this hill. Both teams, I mean, great in the kills column. I guess an opportunity to pad some stats, but not actually accrue a lot of time, which, I mean, in the end, just good news for LAG. Maybe they only get 10 seconds on the hill, but they prevent LAT from collecting too much. And on rotation, Esriel has actually managed his way into new. He loses a gunfight, but still, it's going to be actually now Afro sort of by himself. So a scattered moment on the map right now for that new rotation. Looks like the ARs, though, for LAT able to stabilize. However, they do not get that back spawn.
The good old tunnel coming up now. Thieves are in
Afro's
first.
on takeover, and
I'm seeing a lot of trophies. I'm seeing
minute and 30 off the clock, though. Not the best situation.
What an individual player he has become. He is shining brightly since the Cold War days. The man's on a tear right now. It's a 5 spree. If not for the final bullets there from Afro, it would have been a problem. Streets on this map, very dangerous indeed. Afro cuts his way through mid.
Fight back a little bit here, though, because they're kind of getting
control the hard point.
I mean, these just like the fighters on this map, it seems like constant bullies. Even when they get broken on hills, they're keeping LAT out. Another situation where they're having to really battle when they actually didn't get the hill first. But very successful at it. Good crossfire being set up, unfortunately. No trophies, and as we know on this hill, if you do not have a trophy, you are going to die by an explosion. But there's the first rotations nearly through.
Oh, that's great.
Again, it has just been LAG maintaining that lead.
It's been start-finish so far.
They're good, House.
Keeping the pace up.
How many do you need, House?
Over to the tank we go. And
actually
it's all purple again. Joe Thieves. Nice shots, but not enough to keep Estriel at bay. He has got that top office covered. The warehouse now is very much LAG territory. Mid-map presence. 2 lanes wide.
29!
Here comes the shots
what
from
the fuck is wrong with you?
It'd be fantastic, but the Gorillas still
you are
in control.
a psychopath.
Let's go for a quick listen in.
Absolute on the P2 plat. Coming right there, not weak. He's pushed up close wall. And one top of our snow. One top of snow. Near the right side time. Near the right side time. Trophy is it. Trophy is it. One snow. Be careful. Try and play those guys snow. Snow. And one's close snow. That's no, that's
top P2, one shot. Top P2, one shot.
I don't see top P2. Top P2, dead.
Nice corner.
I need it.
I'm already going. I'm pressing this whole time.
So hard to look at the minimap on this map because of how fast the game is being played.
Weak Afro. Pont that. He's Backside tank somewhere. Right there.
Back P2.
I'll look your left.
Nice job.
Wrapping right. Where you at, Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a P2. I'm trying to get a P2.
I'm late. Glass. Okay.
Back P2 plat. Back P2 plat. I left them.
One mid alley, I think.
Long. Long one bullet, Danny. P2 dead. P2 dead. Dead.
One up mid.
P4.
He's already here.
On their box. On their box. I'm trying to hit him. It's Joe. Yeah, P2. I killed him on the box. Top P2.
Afro's in long. Glass.
Diamond comes down, so now we need Ezreal. I need Ezreal to tee up, bro. He's playing bad.
I don't see P2. I don't see the guy P2. It's top P2.
One shot Joe.
Top A1. A1 dead.
One shot Joe top P2.
And he's even weaker. Okay, one P5, one top P2.
I'm gonna be close to P4 too.
The good P long. I'm gonna take her out.
I'm trying to look your mid alley.
Still a 20-point game with the purple side of Los Angeles squad still in the lead. Not a whole lot being given either side chance. If we maintain this trajectory, the Guerrillas win.
Well, it also, if we maintain this trajectory, it might be a game that ends on the game clock. It's going to be a very close situation, but that is just one of those things these players have to manage when the late game sort of kicks in hard point.
Dominican has been
long way to go before we get there. At the moment, P2 is the hill that just popped, and it is LAT.
I just don't like the way he approaches the game
sometimes. You get the jump spots in, you get the trophies. It's the full setup that they want.
Here we go. Thieves finally win a big rotation. Will they
really
have all the holes plugged in this sinking ship? 20-point game now. Ghosty keeping him down. 3 clean dead. That's the all gone. Guerrillas, that's the break.
And then they just spawn in the middle of the map, though, so maybe an opportunity for, there you go, Diamond Con to rack up if you were able to pick up one, but spawns can be relentless on this hill. You get a clean 4-man wipe, 3 seconds later, they're right back to the hill, and Afro flying and frying as well. Number 22. Right now, he's doing his best to keep up with the slang that Fame and Diamond Con have brought to the table, but as has been typical the entire game when LAT has a little bit of
doing,
success,
gang? God damn!
Then bounce right back and still maintain that lead.
And it's the biggest lead they've had so far.
His line was 19, bro.
His line is 19. The dry dock, but is it going to be enough to hold on? Cammy in the deep back spawn. He's got to hold these players at bay. And the long-range shots from Diamond Con and the rest of the members of the Guerrillas have been so brilliant. Cameron McGilligan still holding the back line. 3 dead now for the Guerrillas, but the spawns are terrible. Turn around, lads. They're behind you. Ezreal gets it. Ezreal gets the kills, and that could be an open hard point for the Guerrillas.
I'm glad you saw that. I did it. You called out the spawns being terrible. Looked at the minimap, and I was like, oh, he is just straight up behind him. Okay, but then there's purple arrows everywhere. So a very unfortunate moment for LAT. Admittedly, I don't know how much time they were going to get on this hill anyway, but never fun to deal with. Still a 50-point gap. Fame attempting to stay alive, but it's the submarine hill. Not going to be successful there. And now in rotation, Ghosty laying down the law, getting a nice little 2-piece and buying his team some time. But actually, Josie is playing it slow. I mean, they're just sort of giving up this back pressure.
That's what I was told, Luke, but I'm a little bit confused as to how.
Afro's got 2 on the corner. Nice timing. Lovely shots out of the pair of them. Fame just managing to walk away with that one a fraction of a second. Sees the gunfight go his way. Joe Deceives on Eddie.
No, this map's not free.
Watching the back line now. It's starting to soak this time up, but for the Thieves, do you really need all of this and some? The Guerrillas have been so on point with the breaks, and potentially here comes another.
That was beautiful so far, right? Yeah, you're forcing the deep spawn as well. You got Cammy sort of the cutoff man towards the middle of the map, and his job right now, slow him down, at least gets out a little bit of damage, but you see those nades going through.
The timer's going to start playing a little bit of a factor.
Yes, they can. That is 4 stuns going through, the 4 nades right behind it, and the gunny to back it up. Perfect coordination coming out of the Guerrillas, and again, they continue to fight on sub base.
2 trophies in place as well. There's not a lot of hope for anything you throw your way at them. Look at that. It's fireworks on the inside of the tunnel. That's going to be more than occupational hazard right now. Tags in. Assault. Hold it down. Stays alive. Crossfire. Can anyone get him out the point? No. Assault. Last man standing.
Lock in, Joe! You cannot lose to Assault, bro.
Such a good moment, too. You already got guys like Fame posted up on the rotation.
No disrespect, of course. I'm not disrespecting Assault. I'm just saying, like, that's Assault's fucking teammate. Like, you have to be in a better situation, bro. Lock in, bro. You're not losing a fucking LAG, bro.
Baiting out his teammate, but nice 2-piece there from Ghosty. That could have been a very problematic setup for LA Thieves to deal with, but they break it down, get back in the hill, and are working on collecting the time.
Estriel's somewhat ethereal play right now. Oh, that was a bit windy. I was going to say, man, he's doing a fantastic job of staying alive, being a difficult player to handle. But the rest of his teammates doing just that. Assault from up top, cleaned up. Here comes pressure to the point. Thieves cut down. It's over to Fame.
This spot is kind of godlike.
Ghosty got check the close left. Joe Deceives on the slide. Not enough. Fame! Guns them all down. The Thieves once
Fame
again
has the
wiped
front
off
book,
the
bro,
map.
'cause he gets
Plenty of
leaked on
time for the
offense. He's got to
Guerrillas.
leak that against everybody
It's
else.
an absolute godlike headed
He's just
to be on.
locking in
So
right now,
easy
just
to
putting his
beat there from Fame, and that trophy is putting in the work on overtime to keep him alive for the extra little bit of scrap. And keep in mind, the Des brought up the kill record on this map, and if they thought anyone would break it, DiamondCon hasn't gotten there yet, but he is certainly creeping up on it. Maybe only a minute left on the game clock, but 36, he is well on his way.
He's whizzing. He's absolutely whizzing. We're over the 200-point mark for LAG. The kill record of 40.
Come on, Joe. T.O., baby. Like, fuck.
And Fame. I mean, if he has a crazy run of things, he could also get there. 32 kills now, 6 spree, cruise missile, another 3 dead for the Thieves.
And it's just power position domination, right? You got guys on the higher points on both sides of this hill, so they're just playing for the kills. Once they get a 3-man wipe, someone moves to jump on it, and even when you fall outside the hill,
All right, Chad, who cast? Who cast?
Fame ends up falling after the 7 spree. Has the cruise if he needs
you need 6
it,
for Joe, right?
It's
I mean, you can still do this house in this.
right
Here, you need them to start.
Anytime you can get for
someone
Guerrillas,
fight scrap,
it's
get a
good
big 2
time,
piece, start
and
playing cuts.
DiamondCon right there
2 people
in
play ahead.
position.
Afro's gonna get spot here to do what
Guerrillas
I just
has
said.
truly just been
Afro
in
can win this
control of
gunfights.
the game so far from
What do you
start
got
to
for
finish.
By God, it is absolutely one chance. Here comes kill number
Oh,
39.
no, what the fuck?
DiamondCon soaking the final few moments. 36
Dude,
seconds on the game clock. We could see another sub-base finish to time. But 250 is very much within reach. Here we go into the new.
Job Afro, that's a big 2
Afro's
piece
up there to save the day.
Gotta take a long run for this moron,
Gotta
bro.
get a body in the point. If you're the Thieves, there's still time to get it done.
It's so chaotic, bro.
Yeah, what Adam saw the power position, and Afro gets dealt with on the flip side. Nobody in this time. And actually, look at the spawn for number 6. Joe Thieves is now in between the entire team of LAG. Shoots one player in the back, then he himself
still
gets
do
shot
well.
in the back. So it's
The
a
problem is
confusing
going to be
moment,
the next hill.
Just
The problem is the next
desperation
hill
time
right
for LAT. Deal with the chaos because there is 18 seconds left on this game clock.
Trying to make it
I need
happen.
a 2 piece. I need a 2 piece.
Trying to get these
Someone
players
help
off, get them off, basically win it. Thieves are holding on. DiamondCon gets to 40. He's tied the record. Can he break it? 14
3 more house, lock in, let's go, Joe! Come on, cash my brother out!
15 seconds, they have to get the
Cash my brother house out, Joe, come on, baby!
This is just GG, though. We're going to the Submarine Hill. There's 12 seconds left on the game clock. It's impossible to stay alive. You get a 3-man wipe. LAG have absolutely done it. DiamondCon has tied the record. Give him the glory maybe for the final kill if he can manage. 5 seconds for the 1 beam. Can't get it done, but at least they got the win.
It's not over! It's not over!
It's still going! All right, there it is.
Oh.
Well, that was a confusing one. Don't worry, production. Fame also felt the confusion there, but the cruise was the absolute deal breaker. The 0.0 seconds on the clock. We might have a replay of that. DiamondCon, he didn't break the record. He was so close to it. But the LA Guerrillas, a decisive start to sub-base there. The Thieves, it come out a little flat chance.
And this is why I said, like, the community sentiment on the LA Guerrillas, like, at the start of the year, made sense. I was on the same page, no disagreements. But again, after the performances we've seen from them, like, we have to start giving them at least a little bit more respect. Fame, by the way, double tied it. So that was the correct answer. Is anyone going to break the record? No, but Fame and DiamondCon will simultaneously add their names to the list. I mean, just a phenomenal game through and through. And again, when we saw LAG play against Toronto, yes, they got absolutely smoked.
I got the Joe line at 21, bro, so I need a 22.
I think Toronto is built different against everybody else. LAG looks like a very dangerous sub-base team.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly the case. As far as the raw power goes, the Guerrillas.
House, maybe not House. Thermal, maybe you shouldn't maybe Thermal. I've seen your
three. Well,
I've seen that gut, Thermal. Maybe skip a mill or
the LA
two.
Thieves were beaten and bullied here in the frozen.
I'm kidding, Thermal. Don't take me serious. Let me go.
They managed to keep it together at times, but once that lead's pulled away from them, there was no Guerrillas. Brilliant start from them, Chance, and again, 240 bombs in a single map. We might not be seeing that after the patch changes, but for now, lads, try to break the record, try to hold on to that one, and a little accolade you get to take with you through the year.
Yeah, I suppose that early portion of the year sub-base special maybe is sort of those stat padding little moments that we're gonna have. But either way, clean work through and through. I mean, LAG literally, like, Ghosty had a strong opening break. It got broken down in like 5 seconds effectively after that, and then LAG just had control of the game the entire time. Of course, though, LAT, very much a team I expect to be able to bounce back. I think we might just have a long series on our hands.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Search and Destroy can be a little bit mixy in this game, and both teams with a decent showing so far. Very, very competitive game mode. Control, we've seen it happen a few times. I do believe we are going to a high-rise for that one, unless I'm absolutely faded. The boy's not faded. High-rise Control. Super tight game against the New York Subliners that LAG had, and then a double dose of Invasion to close the series out. Decent chance we do get to that Invasion hardpoint. We will see, though. Karachi Search and Destroy chance.
Yo, Tim just cashed out.
I mean, Karachi's going to be a good time. Sort of
what the
looks,
fuck,
I think, for both
Tim?
of these teams. I'm very excited for that high-rise
Bro,
control
Tim
as
went
well,
rogue.
as you pointed out, great looks
Tim,
from LAG.
Tim did
against
250
the New York
on the
Subliners,
overs
and also a
right
map
there.
where
Yes,
LAG
sir,
looked
Tim.
super clean on when they played it.
Oh,
Very
man.
effective setting up the spawn traps. I mean, they had a stranglehold on the map on
That's
offense, like
fucking
2 different
insane,
rounds for
Tim.
the Thieves. So high-rise is going to be a fun
Let's
one
get him out.
indeed.
I tell we got on the map. Got on the map coming up. Got on the map coming up, man.
When a team is good at the map,
We want. Listen,
seems
guys.
like
we need
whoever's
our brother
playing
Joe to
against
win.
them
They
just
just got
like
embarrassed right there.
auto
It's
viewing
okay
it,
though. It's okay.
taking care of business.
They just got
That's
2
what
broken
happened to
records on them.
LAG
Like they
for the
just dropped
high-rise
double
S&D.
40s. Like
Thieves were
just.
like, just don't want any. It's cool. That's a weird map. Not going to deal with this team on it. So, sort of a battle for that little extra edge in the vetoes.
Well, speaking of edges, we're looking for 2 players specifically in this series, Estriel and Joe Deceives. When it comes to S&D, who's going to be the difference maker for their squad? Both of them sitting at that 0.6. Not a tremendous chance. Only major difference there is the opening round duels.
We're looking at 2 players. We're not looking at these players if we're showing 0.6s. What the fuck's wrong with y'all?
Difference there. But for these 2, it's going to be a big moment. Who will step it up? Eyes on both these players to make the difference for their team. That's what they look like. That's what their names are. Keep an eye out, ladies and gents.
And this is certainly a map, I'd say, for both of these guys to have the
Tim just cashed out 500 loot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tim.
Played a decent bit of Invasion.
That was a cut, dude. That wasn't even a sweater, by the way, Luke.
Like an intel guy on the map for the squad.
I think Assault had 30, Cammy had 29.
A
free money glitch out of Tim. Yes, sir, Tim.
Bomb site sort of like out to dry, and again, just plays for information to spot the guys underground. So Karachi, a mix-up. Maybe one of these guys will step up and pop off. Obviously, very young to the league. Sort of got to get that momentum going.
Diamond Con, the diamond in the rough. He's a demon, an absolute demon. I mean, that's a 1.5 thus far in Search and Destroy. He's been really solid in Respawn as well. Diamond Con, a player that has certainly been overlooked since his Cold War debut for the New York Subliners. I think was then he was in the
yes.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, bro.
And he was super solid on that team, Us. Like I was very surprised he didn't get picked up the following year, because when he was playing for New York, he genuinely did look good. But his early nades out and about, looks like LA Thieves playing a little bit slow off spawn just to dodge him. But
all right, chat. Let's get come on. Let's lock in my brother Joe. Lock in my brother Joe.
Control Afro found himself in the mix. I know sub players in that sort of P1 spot in S&D. They love it. They are very difficult.
He's got 80 bombed.
I'm just saying, he's been overlooked since then.
True.
Not getting overlooked in the moment though. E-bomb site pressure. Jodis, he was trying to bait out a player.
Let me know if the volume is low or too high, please, compared to my voice, of course.
Salvo of fire from Assault. Suppresses Cammy, gets him back. The quick reposition, smokes there, and Joe Deceives, he slipped the net. Who was being suppressed in that instance?
Well, that's that. Oh, there you go. It baits out the first kill. Gets the second as well. I was going to say the smoke only baited out a single stun. After that, doesn't matter, but they pick up the kills in short order, 2 versus 4. And it looks like that bomb is going to go down as well. Diamond Con picks one for the 2v3, but at least the bomb gets planted. Advantage for the Thieves.
Yeah, the Thieves already have taken over as much of Karachi as possible while still maintaining a line of sight onto the bomb. So no one's going to get any sneaky defuses. None of that. We've seen a few of those so far. Assault's in trouble. Ghosty, great work. Sees Diamond Con as well. Doesn't necessarily want to dive out and go for the challenge. Wait for him to get into another position, but less than 25 on the clock. Ghosty could get a few more here. Lovely work there. Oh my gosh, out the Thieves, round 1.
That is perfect work as well. I thought the smoke wouldn't have bought them too much. Like, it was pretty early in the round, so there's no like trophies. So the stun check on the bomb doesn't find anything. But in spite of the information being that no one's planting the bomb, a couple players still get caught out for the bait as well. So LAT playing around the smoke on the B site, and a nice little round 1 offense win always feels good.
Round 2, Guerrillas attack this time round. Fame bomb in hand. Over was the A-bomb site.
Yes, sir. Noah, your brother Diamond Con is godlike. Yes, sir.
On that side of the map for now, and if his
Diamond Con is him.
Good.
Yes, sir, Joe. Who the fuck you China, Adam? Back to China's, buddy.
Here come the rest of his teammates. Guerrillas are in a spot to get this bad boy down.
Yo, shoot him to
LAT
the
pretty
bus.
quick on the rotation, but maybe not quick enough to actually stop the bomb plant. Fame gets it down and gets out with his life. So this is going to be a true 3 versus 3 retake attempt for the Thieves. And if they're swinging around distant on the map, Diamondcon still in the power position. Has at least one freebie in front of him.
Uh-oh. Is it a freebie?
Oh my God, Cammy, bro.
It's the fadeaway. Cammy stays alive. Life advantage now to the Thieves.
Unfortunate timing as Afro drops. Yeah.
No, I'm live on YouTube with
That's
2
a
years.
real
Right?
stinger.
So
20
you,
seconds.
Me, my mom, Tim.
Trying to clear out every possible angle. Estriel now from down low.
Estriel's
Always
got super
repositioned at
blessed,
the right
He's
time.
got so much info.
Saw the shadow of Afro.
No way.
They're on the defuse. There's the bomb check from Fame. Good work. Last man.
That's
Cammy
some bullshit,
1v1.
dude.
The time's not going to be there. He's not going to jump it. He might win the gunfight, but he cannot defuse the bomb. Valiant effort from the Thieves, but the Guerrillas tied up.
Yeah, really just a matter of seconds in those final moments. LAT just needed a little bit more time, and not even that they got slowed down a great deal by Diamondcon, but maybe did just enough to set his teammates up, because, I mean, not only did he seemingly have a freebie, Afro dropped down the ladder, but even after the fact, LAT just sprinting past the players on LAG, so free cleanup kills in the mix, but nice little bounce back, 2 offensive rounds in a row, and I think maybe some of that information, Diamondcon throwing down the trophy, dragging some players over towards B, pays off a little bit in the end.
Slightly different look now of the Thieves. Nice work out of Ghosty there. That was a car that detonated after that frag grenade hit the middle of the map. Afro's got himself a sweet corner. It counts. Might be in the middle of the map, but it's a corner nonetheless.
And when you lose your lone defender at A, you see number 1 and number 2 on the mini-map, like, very focused on these crosses. The bomb, though, straight back over towards B. So LAT, the setup that they had in round 1, effectively the exact same setup that they have now. I mean, Afro in the exact same position, bomb going down. I don't even know if they had to use the smoke, but this is clinical for the moment.
Oh, Afro's in trouble. Calling for help. Here it comes.
Good job. We snake it. Yes, sir.
2 members of the Thieves stay alive. All down to Diamondcon on the 1v4. The way we've been talking about him, there's always a chance. 30 seconds.
I let him jump out the window. I jump out the window. I jump out the window.
Simply fearless.
I jump out the
with
fucking window.
that kind of life left, there's no hope. Ghosty soars in, cleans up. Thieves
that
get
window
another.
right there, by the way.
Yeah, and shout out Ghosty for the nade as well. Perfectly placed. I mean, that is your homework being done for Search and Destroy. Pre-nade just to land on the car, and as soon as you catch that
That's
first
my
blood,
pre-nade, by the way, Chad.
I've
been watching on Twitch.
so
not on
much.
Twitch,
Again,
on YouTube.
2 airs for LAG. Worried about watching the crosses over towards A,
anymore.
but it was the exact same default setup that the LA Thieves are running. So nothing but offense the whole way down. LAG's turn to respond.
Trophy saved from the car this time round. It does indeed. All those lethals intercepted there. Nice work. That makes the bomb site far safer. Mid-map, though, that's where the members of LAG are coming from.
What the fuck, Afro?
Oh, no,
at
they
least
weren't
sit in
watching
the
it.
scat, bro.
The Guerrillas are all over the place, and it is truly guerrilla warfare right now. Hit and run. Estriel's position not given up, but Joe Deceives out like a light.
Yeah, Joe Deceives going to be a constant thorn in your side, too, on top of just the main power position. So you got players all over the map, but Joe Deceives, you have to be worried about the flank a little bit. Assault's worried about that, but he gets spotted again in red. That frees number 1 on the mini-map. So maybe try to work this B-bomb.
Dan just got to go big.
Delicate management of resources. How many players you've got left? The LA Thieves are spread quite thin on
Oh,
defense
you
here.
got good timing.
Okay, 2v2. We'll take that. Awkward timing indeed. Smoke lands. No stun check within it.
You know Diamondcon's not getting that shit down.
Diamondcon backs up, hoping to pull one of those aggressive
Wait
submachine guns
for
into
someone
the
to scam.
smoke
Wait for someone to scam.
where he wants them. Does
Just
not
wait for a
plant
scam.
the
Wait for a
bomb
scam, bro.
yet.
We're
25 to
good.
go.
And Ghosty's just going to be able to spot when you go for the plant, and he can just send Joe Deceives in for the kill, but they're feeling the pressure in the 2v2, so they're getting mixy. Maybe just a quick dash over towards A, but I think Ghosty is reading this the entire way. Freebie kill number 1, and can play with his food for the second
Motherfucker
kill,
hates winning.
for the support.
What the fuck,
Ghosty
Diamondcon?
making things look easy in Search and Destroy.
Motherfucker, just
That is
chow
a
one. If they
beautiful
don't chow,
round.
you get that
That's
shit
versus
down.
two.
Also, there's an overheat on the challenge, fully
God.
knowing that Diamondcon has eyes on him, and the way he's shooting.
Watch your mouth, HJ. Watch your mouth on my boys. Keep in mind, guys, LAG took 2 maps on NYSL. So I don't hear no one dick sucking. They beat NYSL on sub base. I want to hear no one dick sucking, boy.
As a member of Optic last
My
year.
brother Joe, what's the J? What's going on, bro? How we doing today? My big brother is the J.
him.
Emphasis on big, yes sir.
Maybe another pre-nade going over top of A, and you actually see Estriel taking a very different route to dodge the car. But LAT, instead of going for the default spread, working towards the middle of the map and working towards the A site. We'll see how LAG decide to respond to the pressure. Fairly quick with it, but for the moment, Estriel is by himself. He has to get at least 1 here.
Oh, dear God. Timing! God, he gets 1. That's all he could ask for. The immediate trade. Fame now, guns at the ready, and his hairs on his neck are standing.
SJ, you did ask SJ? I'm so sorry, SJ. Holy shit, that's scary as fuck,
gonna
bro.
go down. And Joe
I'm
DeCeves
so
crosses
sorry about
too,
that,
so they
SJ.
spot him on the
Holy shit,
cross, but he could still be a thorn in their side. And keep in mind, he is on a force spree.
I'm so sorry about that, SJ. I would the praise for you tonight, bro. I always hit the praise for my brothers, even if you don't believe
the
in
top
it.
side of the map open now.
That's fucking,
Ghosty
that's
trying
sad,
to move his way
SJ.
forward as well.
Take care of that, my brother. Take care of that. Be a
Thieves,
WS fucking,
bomb check.
a W husband, W, what is it called? W boyfriend?
There's
I don't know
anything
if
out of
you're
hand.
married
You've
now.
still got time to make this happen. Ghosty can't peek out. Joe DeCeves is gone. As the backline opened up now, Ghosty's got a lot of work to do alone.
He's hoping for a prayer too. He desperately wants the player top AC to jump over on him, and the prayer does not get answered. The trades are in, and LAG clutch up in spite of the bomb plant. Clean work through and through. Estriel did his job in that round, picked up his one, got the information for his teammates. Everybody wraps back, and I think maybe Fame might have had the most heads-up play. He knows that, who was it, Joe DeCeves crossed towards back diner, and Fame played it incredibly patiently, just laying down on the front side of the diner, waiting for the kill to fall into his lap. So patience on point.
Check my bets in Discord. Let me see.
Little defensive round.
Let's see what Doofy cashed out. Apparently Doofy cashed out. Let's see what Doofy cashed out.
Yeah, Joe DeCeves was the pivotal player in that play.
Yes, sir, Doofy. Yes, sir.
Ghosty cannot see through a
You
bus.
took the unders? Oh my god, Doofy, you're
Heads up
crazy
work
for
there
that.
From LAG, they get themselves into this. You're gonna Ghosty first blood.
Wow.
Ghosty with 2.
Yeah, doesn't make it at all. I was going to say the timing might be on point, but I think Joe DeCeves spotted him as well. And Afro just challenging as well. Not a care in the world, and gets the intel on the final man. The second time we have seen
This is 4-2. Sir Joe, good job, kid.
Trapped, surrounded, and gunned down. LAT. Not even that aggressive necessarily on defense. I mean, posted up initially.
I don't worry about it. Just Doofy, they never care if you pick over or under on them. You know what I'm saying? They never care about it. They just care about winning.
A battle right now on Karachi.
Yeah, this has been good. LA Thieves. It's taking the advantages when they can hold on to them. Afro, classic Afro.
Oh, is this the map set for Boston or
directly at your opponent while firing from the hip. And that attack stance nonsense.
I think they're going to play Invasion.
An extremely high chance to get that kill. Ghosty though, once again, 8 and 2 from him.
I think it'll be Karachi Surge.
They're on offense. The stun check lands. That means there's players over by the B-bomb site. It's going to be a quick pivot to A. Immediate moves. Spied out across. Estriel damage dealt. There's the kill. First blood. Gets away with his life. Here come the reinforcements from LAG.
This is even better too. Gets the one, gets out with his life, and now really just needs it to stay alive. He has a little bit of support on some crosses, but it looks like the cross may be covered. Actually, Cammy on the flip side of the map picks up one, but everyone else has died, and now LAG know, oh, well, we have the bomb down. Cammy's across the map. Let's just set up around this A bomb site, and should be good to go. Cammy's going to have a lot of work to do to try to break down this setup.
Yeah, nothing to help out.
Let me check
no
my
stun,
source.
No frag grenade. It's going to be simply a case of get in there and get the gunny going. And right now, he is well and truly up that creek. No paddle, no nothing. He's doing it with his hands, and it did not work out. LAG bounce back.
Yeah, and I can appreciate the Joe DeCeves Estriel battle we're actually kind of having as well. The graphic pretty on point. I mean, a few rounds back, Joe DeCeves was the player in red on defense, going on flanks, being annoying, chowing the kills in the middle of the map, picking up a kill on Estriel as well, helping his team win the round. Well, this one, Estriel just gets the free first blood on Joe DeCeves while he's spinning in circles, and they deliver after the fact. It's a solid game through and through, but LAT still that one round lead.
Everyone's trophies are working fantastically this round. Good reads either side. All the typical spots covered. I'm not going to see too many of those nade kills past the sort of first or second rounds at this point in time, but crazy things can happen. Just clearing out every possible angle.
Terminal, Karachi,
Where is the bomb carrier? That's what the Thieves are looking for.
Terminal, holy shit.
I think a lot of this might be counting utility as well on top of looking for the bomb carrier. A bunch of stuns and nades that come out. Maybe just LAG waiting for their moment to chuck the smoke and go for the B bomb plant. There's like some interesting timing potential too on the A side of the map, and there it comes, and Fame somehow wins it. Catches the first blood and just opens up the map again. All these arrows right now for LAT on defense turning towards A, and that's the moment you go get the bomb down towards B. Clinical effort. Fame might have just opened up the round.
Bro, they're trolling,
That's a big win from Fame.
Oh my god,
Guns
it was
are out
4-2,
the ready
dude.
for the Guerrillas. Cammy on the approach.
They cannot go down 0-2, bro. I think they might lose if they go down 0-2. That's the only way they lose, if they go down 0-2.
The round's done.
Ah, Lord.
LAG off the back of that big play from Fame, and he's loving it after that one. Elation as they pull another round closer. The Thieves left a little quiet after that one, mate.
And I don't know if that was like just good instincts, timing, if Fame hurt him, but they were dancing around like red and ticket for a decent amount of time. Fame was up top, the other player down low, but just reads him to be in that corner. And again, the first blood is good enough, but he gets the second kill as well. So Fame, impressive stuff. And of course, on a spree.
Yo, who in the chat does prize picks a lot? Do y'all only do COD or do y'all do like other games?
Do some damage.
They should know they're here, bro. They have to know they're here. This guy's full stunned. This guy
Possibly playing in the corner. No, looking for the mantle. Catch these players out by chicken coops. Joe Deceives has got to have his wits about him, has to have the gun at the ready. If Fame hops that wall, it could be curtains for him. Pump the brakes in a big way.
Fame hops over the wall.
He's doing a lot of this completely alone. Opening salvo. Oh, Fame. He's seen a red dot and he's going to chase it.
Way, bro.
Hungry for the streak. Checks it. God!
Most bullshit two-piece North America, bro.
You cannot ask for more than that. The third kill for Fame as well. Give me the AC screams in the player cam. It doesn't matter though. It's now map point LAG.
I mean, come on, like that is just absurd Call of Duty
timing. Wait, or does he? I mean, how does he use your? Does he use your
actually like on the bridge, looking over top, and as soon as he gets the intel when he's above him, well, Fame and goes and looks towards the middle of the map, and it literally does not get easier than that. 2 kills on players that line up perfectly, one facing away, one on a ladder. The easiest kills you'll ever see in the CDL.
Oh man, the timing. Oh god.
That guy loves it, house.
It hurts.
I hope he's doing
good.
Not
if you're an LAG fan though, and you're on an 8 spree for Fame. Good God Almighty, he's got that cruise lying in wait. He's found some lovely foliage to cover him. Camouflage.
Ah, dude, they lose this map. It's gonna get dangerous, bro. Number 5's in the middle of nowhere, and he's
there is a warhead looking for a forehead right now.
No one should die here. The bomb is gonna go down for the free skis.
Into like the fountain
they're smart. They're reaching with the smoke
so
fast.
A little bit more in position to potentially get the guy
fast, guys.
Afro looking for the aggression, but the cruise is OP, so you at least get the bomb
This is
down.
actually
You don't pick
fine.
up the kills though.
Good job. Hop.
For 2, and they might just break this cruise missile down.
Oh, it's not over yet though. Fame through mid, playing slowly, waiting for anyone here. We're working on Joe Deceives.
Fucking taking 7 years to clear everything, bro.
I don't know if there are any trophies in position. Ghost is on the defuse. Is that bomb check nade? I don't think the information's passed. Is anyone going to be there in time to get it? Fame, can he save the round? No!
Damn, that got shiesty though, bro. That got shiesty as fuck.
Yeah, what a play call from Thieves in that moment, just to jump all over the bomb as soon as the cruise missile lands. And even like before that, the decision instead of like to back up, I mean, admittedly found it's a building, there's some cover there, but they just play it so aggressively, kill the cruise missile play. And I mean, again, LA Thieves has sort of been a momentum shift kind of team in the search and destroy. Well,
feels like the fucking,
they have
like
that
the
momentum
fucking,
for the round 11.
This guy's on a 9 kill streak.
Final
like
shot.
Chill, good.
It's a fresh round, but it's LA Thieves on attack. I mean, Guerrillas, Jesus.
LAG on attack, yeah.
Lock in. Thieves are on defense.
All right, chat, listen.
Yeah,
so key players here, number 2 and number 6. Number 8
third right now, waiting for a player to jump up. You have Fame, meanwhile.
It's in a unique spot, I would call it, because this spot,
but I don't know if
it's
number
a
6
strictly
is
timing-based spot
to make moves. So it's another situation where I think the play is on Fame, and as soon as like action happens near him, is when Guerrillas might jump on this beast.
Oh, Joe, are you fucking deaf? Oh my God, someone must have.
That Fame is absolutely, he's just unstoppable right now. It's a 10 spree. And the first blood that they will be very, very happy to take. B-bomb site wide open. A lot of pressure there right now. Afro's gone as well. Tracer there. Caddy can't get with his life. Down to Ghosty.
Yeah, but
and he's on the wrong side of the map. That bomb will be planted. He has nothing left to throw. If he can get there in time and possibly stop the plant, that's one thing. It's the check. A big win up close. Has to run for his life. Has to stay alive in the 2v1.
He's got some time to work with. His
my ass does this if they win this.
That is going to be immensely difficult to win these gunfights. And more importantly, you got to fly, Ghost. You don't have time. You got to make a move now.
The clock is ticking. Oh, finds another one. 1v1. Does he see the minimap? It's on Assault. Who's playing it very patiently. Now right behind him. Oh my God. Will Assault find this? There's the tags. Adam Assault, an MVP world champion, ice in his veins as the LA Guerrillas take the lead 2-0 here in this series.
The lights might be too bright for LA Thieves. Fame getting in.
Fame, you not like that!
Best like spree we've seen in Search and Destroy so far this year. Absolutely electric stuff, and maybe the cruise missile play doesn't work out for him, but it was just a setup for more glory in the final round. Again, the first blood he was able to collect 4 in that round. That is as good as it gets for an SMG player there in Search and Destroy. 13
Bro,
and 6.
listen, chat.
2,400
They won
damage,
game
10
5, guys. They won game 5 with NYSL. Y'all calm down, motherfucker. I'm not worried. Why are y'all worried? I'm not worried. Why are y'all worried? I literally have no worry. There's not a word.
Beautiful work from them.
A worried bone in my body right now, bro.
Brilliant way to take the lead in the series. We've got one more mapped for them, and they walk away with a dub. And the purple team win it, or can the red team make the comeback? This is going to be a very interesting game of control. Let me tell you that much, friends. Can the Thieves rebound after that heartbreaking round 11 loss? Can Ghosty lead the boys to victory, or will the LA Guerrillas turn everyone's heads around and put
Congrats,
the
by the way, chat.
They've had the potential. Can they?
Chat, look at the parlay Thug Slayer just hit. Oh my God, Thug Slayer is Mr. Parlays, bro. Look at this shit, chat. So everybody congratulate my brother, my brother Thug Slayer. Look at this parlay, bro. Miami Heretics over Minnesota 3-1, 3-0 over Vegas, or 3-1, excuse me. It was a 3-0. FaZe beats Surge. Toronto beats Carolina. Optic beats Ravens. And then he had LAG winning 2 maps. From $163 to $1,300. Yes, sir. Thug Slayer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We get our money up, not our funny up. Fame getting... We get our money up, not our funny up. WS parlay, correct this, Ajay. They're gonna get a reverse sweep, Doofy. Who's Buzz Lightyear? Who? Not me. You talking about me, right? Oh, you said Fame. Yo, Fame does look like... Yo, why does Fame look like Buzz Lightyear, bro? Oh, we losing a Buzz Lightyear. Bro, he looks like Buzz Lightyear. Bro, he looks like Buzz Lightyear. Dude, he looks like... Yeah, I'm stealing your joke, no bullshit. Lit it right now. Bro. Buzz Lightyear. Bro, Buzz Lightyear is literally slamming LA Thieves, bro. Oh my God. Andres, who are you in my chat again, Andres? What is your username in my chat, Andres? It's not Adrian. It's not Adrian, is it? It's not Adrian. Adrian, right? Bro, it was a 4-2 game, 1-3 lead, bro. I just lost. Dude, he's literally Buzz Lightyear, but that's actually scary as fuck. I think I need electrolytes in my system, bro. I feel out of it today. I have like a headache, man. I feel like I don't Just because I feel a little sick don't mean that I'm doing bad. You know what I'm saying?
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty Week. The Call of Duty Week is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Look away, LA Thieves fans. This is 11 when Fame on an absolute tear. First blood chance and a 10 spree for the young Wiz.
And it was what, the fourth first blood he had gotten this game so many times in that exact situation where they're just letting Fame make the play on one side of the map, and as soon as he gets the kill, they jump on B. Admittedly, credit to Ghosty. He turned a 1v3 into a dangerous situation, but still took care of business towards the end, and so much frustration on the LA Thieves camp. Not enough time to even fist bump each other. Really just throwing down headsets before they attempt to regain before map 3.
Oh, and Fabe is loving it right now, man. Fabe, absolutely loving it. Assault looks like he just got like pepper up his nose or something. He's about to hit a heavy
I'm a little too good at mixing electrolytes.
Ready to party into map number 3. This is going to be a brilliant test of the LA Thieves mental game, their resolve. Vibe coach Shane better have gotten his ass in there and given the boys a couple of sweet words, a bit of a pep talk to keep their heads level because they're going to need it on a map.
Chat, what's everybody getting for lunch? What we think for lunch, chat?
The comeback is
I think after this, after this map, this series, I'm gonna get some food.
Have their way with them and close the series out here. Let's find out.
I love how talking about Shane really ramps.
I wish I had a little more time though, because I like to make some chicken.
A little bit, Shane. I know you're
not make something, but like cook some chicken or like some eggs.
Actually, he's so close to me, and I don't see him.
Well, you should see him more often. He's a nice guy. Also, he should just be saying, "Hey, look, high-rise control."
Bro, they're letting somebody run through B Street. Bro, no one else B Street. You fucking don't.
Level of aggression. We saw players like Afro relentlessly setting up the spawn traps, and maybe potential is there to start making some moves. Couple kills go their way.
My bad.
Still
Oh my god, I'm
players
so
to clear out before you can firmly capture this B point.
What the fuck, Diamond Con? I mean, I guess, dog. What the? House, what do you need here, House? What do you need?
Going to be long gone.
What do you need, House?
When you get a tough loss, I just think back to what Blade says. Use it. Take that pain. Take that anger. Use it. LAG used it and turned it into 3 down. Ghosty, can't get the last player off the point. They're going to drain that second segment to B. Lovely manners from the LAG players.
20 for Joy. You should
up that plate.
Just like some vampires, you might have had LAG suck the life out of that round. That 4 down set up brutal things like this where you're taking long routes and getting picked apart in your spawn. So many kills going their way. A bunch of different players on a 2 spree. Every head glitch has been captured to pin these players in the back windows. This might be a defensive blender. Cammy, though, might be able to bully his way out. A couple trades coming through, but at least maybe the A side of the map. I'm not going to call it open, but it is lane required to now push.
Maybe like cap a point. Give more time for kills for Joe.
Everything's been thrown. Clock's ticking. Afro, you've got to rip him off that side of the building.
Good job. That's huge. That's so big. Oh no, someone trade fast.
Now on a spree. Keeps the spree going. Ended at 5. Joe Thieves, he gets himself onto
there's a good spot here. Diamond Con.
Can anyone there support him?
Diamond Con dies here. Diamond Con should die.
No fear whatsoever. Over the top. This all could be wins it. And that might be the round. Anyone close enough to stop it? Anyone close enough? Afro with another big win. 15 seconds. Thieves diving on
that nade is gonna connect.
As well, or maybe make it 3, so it should be captured very quick, which buys the extra minute. So they had to battle to get out of their spawn, but they're successful.
Bro, you're playing so
average to work with,
right now, gang. Like,
even up that life count. That is a very difficult phrase to say, but more difficult to play this game right now is now LAG might be stuck in their spawn.
Bro, you are not wrong. They evened up the life count. There's a chance that they do manage to pull this back. Let's admit to play. Thieves fighting forward.
I mean, Miles, they're fighting forward, but they have miles to run, you know?
Come on, son. They're in the point, and that's the point we're trying to make right here.
This is actually a big round. If he can end with over 5, that'd be godlike.
We got to commentate.
Anything over 5, a round is literally godlike.
The explosion goes their way, and it looks like Jodeci is the most aggressive player on the map. Does this smart thing, repositions, knows he can't do it by himself, so got to wait for those reinforcements to trickle through. Maybe some awkward timing down B Street as well. So Afro actually finds the time to get through. Has one freebie. Maybe some kills going their way. Does some damage for top helipad. Trades the guy top propane. Now it's going to be Cammy. Trying to work his way up the map with Jodeci. Time is ticking down though. 20 seconds left on the game clock.
If you can get on the other side of the fence, or at least on the other side of the propane tank, Bobby, he might have himself a chance to fight forward here.
Good job, guys. Good job fighting here. Diamond Con
trying to get involved now.
Big,
the pinch.
Diamond
Is Diamond Con going to hold it? Oh my god, he does. He holds that angle on the inside and he leaves the player on the point alone. The 1v1 over there is going to be big, but Joe Deceives getting into the spawn, causing as much damage as he can. Diamond Con loses the fight on the other side. It's a one-life difference. It's 12 seconds on the game clock. You cannot die, Afro. No! The fight from Ghosty now forward. Lives down to 3.
It's going to be a 2v2 on point.
This is going to be it. Last-ditch attempt. Final the point. Joe Deceives gets his, but 3 seconds to go. You've got to get on the zone, lad. Fresh mag.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my god! It's a 2v1. Diamond Con. Can you do it? The boys are on the capture. It's now a 1v1. What a round of control. Diamond
Oh! Diamond Con!
Round.
MVP.
Oh my god.
For this series. I mean, not the
that,
entire
you
year,
needed that house. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
big.
Monster.
Actually, Joe's doing good. Like you,
I mean, those
that
are
was a
plays
big
back and forth too. Joe Deceives the timing he has to slide out just to get to the barrel. Impressive. The Diamond Con just a little bit better. Pre-aim on point, get a heal up just a little bit, isolate the first player, isolate the second player as well. And of course, man on defense has that extra little advantage, but big plays coming out of the kid. That is
I think
a
Afro should have
first round.
involved right there. I don't know if he has to agree with me, but I think Afro should have tried to get information for Joe. Joe was so one shot.
Nuts like watermelons. He walks forward, he guns them both. Thieves.
He guns them both.
I wondered about the mental game, and after a round like that, the dope is checked. Charts, the dope is checked.
You're done.
Find out.
You know, look at the difference too. You see that's like the default sort of jump up spot Afro is going for. It's just easy reads. Diamond Con last round twice on defense, like mantles up, but then mantles all the way over and gets the freebie kills from like above. So I think Diamond Con maybe slightly ahead of the game. You see the difficulty with sort of that initial strat. Now Diamond Con, who's been clutch, has a potential 2-piece in front of him. Cammy, Snappy though takes him down.
That's Black Ops aimlesses, by the way. It drags more aimlesses.
The damage has been done. All the trades coming through, and
default does not do that.
Secure.
That's so much time. The total opposite of what we saw in the previous round for the Guerrillas now with a wicked
Adam
advantage
Assault is the
over
person
the
kill
Thieves.
horn.
Onto the A zone for a minute. Assault's looking to get a toe in there, stop the clock. Joe Deceives on the close watch, but Estriel, wow, cutting these players down in mid-match.
Excuse me.
Assault back on the spawn watch. He's doing the hard work from here on the inside of the construction site.
Excuse me, my brother. Excuse me.
He's so passive though. He's just letting the entire lobby run past him out the window just about. Assault hasn't really got eyes on anybody. Finally gets his first kill. His teammates have been doing an okay job, but they just funneled out the obvious window. And hey, there you go. There's a 5 spree looking for the streaks as well. Spawn kills never fun to deal with. And if it's not him, it's the rest of the team. LAG are obliterating Thieves right now.
Thieves. One more for Assault, get some streaks. Estriel's there to pick him up. It's these interlocking fields of fire. It is impossible for the Thieves to get out. The utility has to be there. They've got to use a stun check. Finally, we're seeing somebody take a low.
They gotta win this man.
Oh, Dios mío.
The dope is checked. It is so checked. Chances 22-6. I've never seen dope so checked in all my life.
This is just good. This
and I don't know if LA Thieves is the team to uncheck that dope or whatever the I don't even know. I don't know what that means. All right, I'll keep it like it's provocative, I suppose, but like LA Thieves might have bounced back in the first round. But they get absolutely daggered and may have just collapsed before ours. Like a very difficult round 11, a very painful round 1.
The double reverse sweep. Well, the double reverse sweep with the fucking icing on top.
Let's find out how things are going. Thieves,
or with the cherry on top, yes sir. I don't want to get anybody hungry in here. Secret, thermal, big boys. But let's lock in, let's lock in.
Quick child right? Yeah, they flipped the fucking top heli barrels. I don't see him. On A point, on A point. There's no point. He's on the propane. He's on the propane. That one, they're long, Kev, weak on me. They're long, one shot, out of propane, one shot. That's one there, fans on me, bro. With fans? Yo, he's up, hop up, dead. Kev, I'm already long. Mid-window, Connor, on right windows, right windows. I'll get you right, fucking Billy. Come on, don't get so late. Windows, timing. Power wrap left.
Dan can't die there, bro.
Long on you, bro.
Stop dying solo, you
on the boat. What's our plan? Call a plan. Green tarp, Marty. Okay, what's our plan right now? Who's on the right? Skyhope's on the right, Marcus. Yeah, I don't see him on the heady. Green tarp, Estriel. Okay, stop windows. Stop windows. Like shit. Right, one shot. Try to push it right, can. Probably already way long on me. Alright, yo, on the crane, on top of the crane. That's one shot, dead. Shit. One second there,
you're not looking bad.
Yo, check mine. Yeah, check, Estriel. Yeah, I'm going top heli, Maybe left.
Well, Fame was hitting trick shots at a moment there. Chance from the top side of the crane. You told me to look at the minimap. I had no idea what was going on there. Thieves, though, progress over towards B. Diamond Con looking to get the hits from up top once again. The man's got the angles, Fame's got the gunning up close, and here comes Joe Thieves trying to stay alive in this situation. 40 seconds on the game clock.
Also has to be said, word to Christopher Ton, like dope not check, keeping the comms professional as well. So LA Thieves attempting to go full speed ahead. LAG just
that's big house, that's big. You need 4 house.
Joe Thieves though, little dance with the pistol, able to pick up an extra one. They're keeping the pressure on B, but obviously
Joe's respecting. Joe's trying to do everything he can to respect for you, Mop.
He's trying to keep these players at bay, and yeah, it is so difficult to find these kills. Another 3 down. The 4th is there for the trade. 20 seconds left before a hot 3-0.
Stinking hot 3-0, 15 seconds to go here. Kills either side. The B side of the map safe. Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter, and Estriol is 25 and 14.
Wait.
Finally brought down. 8 seconds on the game clock. They've got into B. The Thieves
oh my God.
hanging on.
This is what I was talking about. This right here. This is the double reverse sweep right here. This is exactly how they would choke.
Once again, the nade's not enough to take him down, and there you go. The life is what they have, and the life is what they just lost. 3 down in the feed. Joe Thieves, last one standing. They do not have mass pressure, and they really do not have lives to spare.
This is still very much doable.
Just got lucky as fuck.
A similar situation in the first round. They lost to the might of Diamond Con alone, but here we go. We reset. Cammy brought down by a bit of bad timing. Brilliant work from Fame. Afro now starting to keep things alive. Pushing them out of spawn. There's 40 seconds, 5 lives to go.
And Ghosty trying to lead that sort of front charge, getting that power position, looking for some intel. Afro, unfortunately for LAT, gets traded, and maybe not a lot of kills to be found. Ghosty might be up top, but he is stunned and tagged up. And it is just 2 lives. You're just running out of time. You are running out of hope. It is Afro and Ghosty versus the world.
It's an absolutely diabolical finish. The Los Angeles Guerrillas have won the battle for LA, and the player cams are still in it. Estriol, you deserve a serious pat on the back there. Strong performance from the Guerrillas. For the Thieves, certainly hands on heads. That was a very, very tough loss indeed.
Yeah, Fame looking like Cuz Lightyear out there too. Diamond Con with a very polite wave of goodbye. I mean, Guerrillas have been the most disrespected team this year. Like, make no mistake. And I said it at the start of the series. I was baffled the way the community predictions were going for this series. It's like we were watching different teams. LAG, they played against New York. It took them to a game. They looked good and really showed off why here in this series. I mean, Diamond Con had some lights out performances early on. Him and Fame tied the kill record on subbase. Fame goes on a monster tear for the search and destroy, and then Estriol absolutely balls out in the control as well. I'm sorry, LAG. We weren't familiar with your game.
We were not familiar with your game, but now everyone else is. They were tested so hard against some top teams in the league, and they have proven they certainly deserve a spot up there. A little bit of work here or there, and God only knows how high the ceiling is for a squad like this. So far, so good though. LAG, massive win from them. A 3-0, a very memorable one, and I'm still giggling at Cuz Lightyear. My God, Desk, who picked?
Shout out Puckett, by the way. Yeah, let's go Puckett. Puckett knows ball. That's awesome. Let's go.
Thank you, Chance. Thank you, Miles. All right. Yeah, I know the game a little bit better than my 2 analysts here, so let's talk about why I'm right and you were wrong, Alley Cat. Okay, I wrote down 4 things. Game 1, Diamond Con. Game 2, Fame. Game 3, Estriol. Everyone took turns here from LAG, and they all had some ridiculous performances. Let's start with Diamond Con, because we're talking about this. When LAG came in last year, they had a different roster than what we saw for Major 2 through Champs. This squad was missing this piece the whole time. Why was that, Nate?
100%. I mean, he couldn't get over because of a visa, right? Well, now he can be here. He's from Canada, and he is lighting it up here in our pro league. And also, we were talking about how close their games were versus New York. We just didn't know if they were going to be able to do that on a consistent basis. Well, they definitely proved us wrong in this series, playing so well, especially Fame in that S&D as well. I mean, getting up close and personal. On offense, they sort of switched it up. They let him play red by himself. He was getting first bloods. On defense, they let him push all the way up towards Chicken Coop, getting first bloods again for the squad. We get to this game 3, and that's your boy, Chris. Estriol was absolutely popping off.
It's going to be a dominant.
Yeah, he didn't get the 40 kills in game 1, but he dropped the biggest score here in game number 3. When you were watching the Guerrillas, though, code today.
Yeah.
Where do you think they have strengths that they'll continue to build on leading up to Boston?
It just felt like they were more on the same page today than we've seen in previous series. Again, there was a lot of opportunities for them to close out these maps, and they all just seemed to have a different game plan for how they were going to do that. That's not what we saw today against the LA Thieves. It seemed like they were an actual cohesive unit. They all knew how to play around each other, and also just the slaying. Like, that's usually the biggest problem when it comes to middle of the pack teams, is they're unable to keep up with the slaying of some of the top tier teams. You got Diamondcon and Fame dropping 40 together in the map number 1. You got Fame dropping 13 in the Search and Destroy, and even Astral got part of the pack during that control.
Do you like this or the 3-0 sign better, Allie?
I like the 3-0 sign.
This one's pretty good, though, Diamondcon. All right, let's keep this moving here. We got your play of the game. It's round 11. Fame, the legend of Search and Destroy today.
He doesn't hear the door open and close!
In 5 at this point, and the man finishes on a double-digit streak, Nameless.
But you're in the CDL, brother. Your sound should be at 100. Mine is at 100. If I play for over 20, my sound is at 100.
It ends up coming down to a 1v3 situation where Ghosty finds 2 kills, but not able to figure out where Assault is. Assault finds that final kill in the back to close it out. And honestly, a map that they were down 4-2, you thought Thieves were going to run away with it, get that victory. It's LAG with the adjustments.
And I have to say, I'm a little bit worried about this Thieves squad because we've seen how good they can look when things are working for them. But they looked like they got mentally boomed back to back. You lose the round 11, and then you lose the 1v2 against Diamondcon to lose that first round of control. After that, it looked like they had no fight left in them. I don't know if it was just an issue where the other team had all the confidence and carried it into the game, or if you just lost all your leadership.
I think it's more of a consistency thing. I think, unfortunately for the LA Thieves, just about every single player on this roster is a tendency to be inconsistent. All throughout last year, Cammy had his great moments, Afro had his great moments, but they couldn't keep it on at the same... on like consistently, and I think that's going to continue to be LA Thieves' problem.
Also, like, we got to address Chance saying like we're all writing them off. We said it was going to go game 5. It could have been a very close series. Thieves, though, letting a lot of people down. We thought that they were going to be much better, especially after the performance in their last game against Boston, but the inconsistency shows with these new teams.
All right, I predicted the 3-0 perfectly. I don't know what this is talking about, but we got to tell you about some other things going on here, ladies and gentlemen. You can sync your calendar. It's the last broadcast of 2023, but we're starting up again in January. Sync up right now by scanning that QR code today. If you do so, we'll hook you up in-game with the Squad Up calling card.
We can all squad up together and match calling cards. It's so
Squad.
And of course, we've got the Call of Duty Endowment Warrior Pack available. Trust your instincts and reign supreme with the Call of Duty Endowment Warrior Pack. Purchase now at callofduty.com/warrior pack. That's gonna do it for the post game for match number 2, but we still have one more battle to go here in 2023. The unbeaten Squirrels put their record on the line against a Boston squad desperate for a dub.
I'm gonna go piss. I'm gonna come right back, and then we're watching the last match of the night, man. We're watching the last match. I've not been live for 2 hours, and already into the last match of the night. I will be right back. 1 second. Give me 1 second, please. I might get some food too. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, put some in the goddamn. You know what I'm saying? 1 second. Hello. I'm back, chat. I'm back. Yeah, Master just wanted his birthday. That's cool. I am in mind blown. I cannot believe my brothers just lost in general, but like that is insane, man. Damn. I think Thieves might start off bad. Bad start off for the Thieves team, man. I knew it wasn't gonna start off good. Just because it's a new team, like Afro Cami do was kind of criminal last year, so I knew they were gonna have to figure it out to begin with, but I didn't expect them to start off like this. Yeah, Goon, I am literally in disbelief, Goon. I cannot believe it, Goon.
The process of transferring over into civilian life.
Make sure you guys say that 2-time challenge.
The fact that the endowment's sole mission is to assist with that process, I think, is pretty admirable. My hope in this partnership with the Call of Duty Endowment is that I can help other veterans come home and find new jobs, new purpose, new missions, still serving others.
Excuse me. Bro, G, don't even tell me, bro. Like, they literally got fucking abused. They literally got mentally broken down, G. I am actually in disbelief, G. I'm still Banjo. One more day, G, I think. And I gotta finish the copyright. I gotta finish the copyright class whenever I get a chance. Cause I'm like a criminal. Since you're actually far, I can't lie.
I'm interested in making as opposed to making friends. Double bags, I've been paranoid, I've been the safe. So take the check, finishing his drink should only take a sec. But Mark just cut me off, he told me that I go on stage and tan. Walk out to my own shit on the main event. Vinci my cologne after the show, she told me it was a favorite sense. Sprint event is spacious, we could take it friends. What happened next, you could take a guess.
Welcome back. We're gearing up for the final match of 2023. But before that kicks off, we've got to hit our
I think the best intro as
spotlight. We got Fame on the line now, talking with
no.
one of our previous match. You got it done in just 3 maps against LA Thieves. How are you feeling about your Guerrillas right now?
Feeling great. I mean, that was a Battle of LA. That's a very important match for us, and I'm glad we got the win.
Fame, congrats. I mean, that was a hell of a series out of you guys. Obviously, still some room for improvement. What are you guys going to be focusing on as we head into the big holiday break?
I mean, the spawns are going to change with this break, so we're going to be focusing on that and respawns, and then obviously fixing up our S&D. Going around 11 so many times so far this year, we want to have cleaner wins in that mode.
Fame, you were killing it today. A 10 streak, like 4 first bloods. Congratulations on the win. I want to ask, did you see the coaches poll? And did that give you guys sort of a chip on your shoulder to prove the community wrong?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like coming into the league this year, we were kind of the doubted team, the team that everyone's kind of writing off. So the coaches poll kind of in line with that, and we're just trying to prove everyone wrong.
Love it.
Fame, last question for you. What do you think is the biggest misconception about your team right now? What should the community get right?
That we're grinders, that we're about our business. We're going to stand on business. That's
what
So we're going to keep trying to improve and keep trying to
fucking dog.
We got a hard rest of this major qualifiers, but we're going to look at get some more dubs for sure.
It was a fresh roster this time around, but you now lead this series 6-1 LAG versus LA Thieves. Congrats on the 6th win.
Battle LA, dominated by the Guerrillas. Let's go.
Easy. That's Fame. That was our match number 2. We'll catch him a little bit later in January. For now, though, we turn our eyes to the top dogs. Toronto went all the way to the World Championships last year.
Buzz
They
Lighters
fell
did us
short
crazy,
in a grand final, and afterwards, they brought in Envoy. Now this Toronto squad looking like the team to beat potentially in the league.
I'm sorry, Toronto. Nobody's letting you live it down. You know what I'm saying? Every time we bring up Toronto Ultra, we have to talk about how they fell short
100%.
last year in the grand finals. And you know what? They made a change. They brought an Envoy. And so far, it's looking great for the Purple Squirrels. They have had some pretty dominant series. And I've seen Kleenex extremely comfortable on the map. And when it comes to the Monster Energy pregame, Karachi Tech, unstoppable, 4-0 record with 5 ticks capped per round. That means their offensive prowess is insane. And like I said, Kleenex, he's got a 2.08 right now in attacking. Scrap rocking a 2.57. This is a team that's going to continuously set the pace.
Toronto the favorites in this fight, but you also have a tough Boston lineup in this battle. So let's talk about the Breach as you take a look.
Has there been someone who hasn't been pale as
one
shit?
more time. Breach going to be a tough squad to hear Nameless. They're a team that took Atlanta all the way to a Game 5 on opening day. I feel like they had 2 losses after that, and now everyone's just writing them off. Are the Breach still in the hunt here?
Absolutely. I
Dude,
mean, listen,
Kleenex has
Boston
been
Breach,
godlike
they
the
have some
house.
great players on this
Betting
team.
on
We've
Kleenex
seen
over under.
flashes
Dude, that guy's been
of greatness
godlike
from the
this
young
year.
guys too. Like Snoopy's look good, Cap's still on the search and destroys. They've just been choking a couple games. Like, I mean, you think about their first series versus Atlanta FaZe, extremely close. Like, I think that shows the potential of this team.
I need some big games, man.
And we know
out of my brother Snoopy here.
games can just get away from you. We saw it in that last series that they had up against the LA Thieves. Like, they rallied back in that hard point. They end up losing it. In that search and destroy, they had a lead and then end up losing it. You could see 6 and 14
I need
on offense.
Brista with
30% win
6
rate.
kills in the search. I need Scrappy with
clearly
under
that has to be
54
better in
kills.
search and destroy, and then get more out of holds.
And then
They're
I
doing great.
need-
They're #1 in hold percentage, but they're only getting 37 points per hold. That has to be more in this
Snoopy
game.
with
I know how
7
easy it is
kills.
to hold it.
Right, as we take a look at the maps and
The main
modes
one we
here,
need,
I
Chad,
wanna
is Snoopy
break
with 7
down
kills, Chad.
Boston's
Snoopy with
best
7 kills.
chances to steal maps. Where are they, Nameless?
We
as
need
you look
Snoopy with
across
7
the
kills.
board?
I think that terminal, obviously there's a big opportunity there. You know, if you get control of Burger, that's a guaranteed 60 play for security. You have
Let's
great
get Shorty
AR
Limits
players,
Quizzy. How we
and also
doing?
high res,
Shorty.
We just saw it, Allie. Like, you can put a team in a blender pretty easy.
This is a little chaotic for me because all 3 of these maps are basically new looks for both of these teams. Other than that, Karachi S&D, Boston Breach lost round 11, Atlanta FaZe, first series of the year. I'm worried about High Rise more so on the other side, and that Toronto Ultra's a team that'll definitely be looking to put you in a box.
This is true.
Chat, let us know. Are we going beyond 3 games? How many
Yes,
and
we are.
who
This
wins
is a game
this
5, chat.
series? We got
This is a game 5.
on the desk, and I will go first. Toronto.
Dang it.
I'm going north. Going north.
Can't catch it today. I'm also going for the Toronto Ultra.
I like that you consider me the leader, even though we're tied.
Listen, yo, I want to catch you guys, so I'm hitting with an audible. I'm sorry, graphics guys. I'm gonna go with Boston Breach.
No way.
Please give me
Ignore
this
that
one.
purple.
Change it.
You
Change
went
it.
Boston.
Buzzer
It's
beater.
officially
I'm
Boston
changing it.
for Nameless. Everyone write it down. We got the match ready. Let's throw it over to our casters. We got Tunny. How we doing, Christopher?
Is that Todd? Yes, sir. Oh, let's get Todd.
Can't get rid of me, Chris. You can't get rid of me. Jay, I'm very excited for this game, though. Yes, okay.
Lemon
we're back
Squeezy.
into
Oh
it.
my goodness.
And Toronto
Oh,
looks so
man, Shorty, I
good
bet you look
so
good.
far.
Ooh, my bad.
Boston,
Okay,
we've
Lemon
seen
Squeezy. Have a good night,
little
Lemon Squeezy. Stay
flurries
blessed,
here
Shorty. Have a
and
good
there, but
night.
not quite the full package that
Have a
we
good
were
night. Stay blessed, Shorty.
expecting. They maybe need to bring more of that level that we've seen in that week number 1. But
Shift has a contract with the COD Mobile World Championship House, and he's honoring it. The CDL's letting him honor it, and then come back.
You gotta figure something out, and it's not gonna be easy going up against Toronto.
3-0 incoming close sweep. What's going on, my brother? Oh! You see, man, fuck betting on Toby Underhouse. Fuck betting on Toby's under. This motherfucker, bro, he's just too good, bro. Like, no dick suck. He's just really, really good, bro. He is really, really good, bro. Fuck betting on Toby's under, bro. Fuck that.
Every single time you tune
And
in
I
to
mean,
Toronto
fuck
Ultra, it
that.
is a smoke show from the young team. Inside Co now getting control of it towards the security side. Envoy trying to get the cuts if he can, but
3-piece. That was a 3-piece off the rip, correct.
And rising. Spawn's very important here though, Jay. They've got
I hate betting on like that. That's why, like the Hydra under, like.
The show. Yeah.
And now Boston Breach.
I'd rather just bet us over and then if he lets me down, like,
you gotta apply this pressure through Burger. Toronto came out picture perfect off this break. 35 seconds uncontested at P1, and now they maintain the spawns for next. But Capsule,
dude,
can it lead to anything? Nope. It leads to Inside finding 3 of his own. So Toronto Ultra at least find all the kills, but they don't have the spawn. So Boston, they're gonna be here to try to find this break.
No, Inside tries his very best to stop something happening over towards the security side. Kleenex now left all on his own. There's 3 picked up over towards Burger to kick things off in the map, and man, well, just be slow.
I mean, House, what do you have, House? What do you have? What do you have?
Side isn't going to be able to do a lot. Toronto Ultra here in reinforcement to try and help Kleenex up still. Inside of P2, yeah, picking up the points, but Boston yet to really close the gap, trying to get it down, and eventually will do so. 30 seconds to play with Boston. So only need these ones here.
Yeah, they definitely need this 30 seconds, because if you're Toronto Ultra, you already
like, what are the line, House?
We get 30 seconds off P2, great. Now we have full plane control. You're going to force Boston Breach to try to execute a break here. And Capsule with that first kill, he's going to try to set up a pinch. You do have one player in Inside who spawns towards Laboratory, so he's going to try to get that other player off the old time, but they don't find any of the kills. Boston Breach, they do a great job of just finding the kills, finding the break, and now it's going to lead to great time in play.
It feels like Capsule did that over towards P2. You seen the work coming through. Bookshot finds a couple
really
of kills there.
They started slamming at the beginning. Was really
Boston
dangerous.
over towards P2.
Snoopy's running Calce's break. Why Calce's break? I wonder why.
Boston up very beautifully now with 50 seconds to go over towards P3.
I don't know how to do that, G. I literally have no idea.
Of the plane. Boston starting to try and get themselves back into this game after an early flurry from Ultra. What's the comms like with Boston Breach? Let's go for a listen.
Yes, 10. Yes, fucking 10.
I got him weak in the back, Pop cart, scrap weak, 3 in the back, 3 in the back with no. Do you have my shot?
Yeah, we're having a sec, Close. Bring it. I'm leading. Front, dead.
One more front.
I'll see you in the back.
One top lane.
Yeah, one shot. I have guys. He's pitching me.
He killed me, bro. I just found it. They're gonna hit your friend never.
I heard for a sec.
One spot right there. Watch out, he's weak on time. Back right.
On boy. Beyond on me, one shot. You're on them.
Who's James? Breaking.
Yeah, Dream's on. Back up time. Yeah, I got some.
No, that's a big break.
I need it.
Got that. Close book on me.
No, I got me. Close up.
Red done.
Copy.
Damn, Cam just baited the fuck out of Preston right there.
They could be going on I think he's crossing. I have guys. Could be books.
One drive.
There's one pick on my books.
Yeah, read the books.
Front way, then. One more front. Two.
That's Jay Skywalker.
Alright, this one I actually saw. I have the plane cross.
They might have.
They can't be playing. Yeah, one low red. I have it.
Man, Jay, you missed it, bro. My dog Joe just got fucking abused, bro.
It's a weak card. Last one, Spawny actually saw. I have the plane cross.
What's good, my
and
little
as soon
brother?
as we
Rich,
jumped
doing a
into
little
that,
bit
listen, I got a little scared because you saw Toronto Ultra. They were able to find the break and then win a couple rotation gunfights towards the next hill. But Boston Breach, they were able to get that break in towards Burger with about 30 seconds left, flip these spawns, and now chain it to Library to take the lead. This is exactly the answer that Boston Breach needed to get back into this game.
No, it is indeed a lively one, but the trade's now starting to come through. Over towards the bookshop. Priesta locking it down. Slasher is there with him. It feels like, Toronto Ultra, we were speaking about it in the listening. They really lived and died by a few big moments coming in from towards the early stages of
I'm not sad, Vix, but
and that's a big chunk
Joe
of
Deceives just got fucking destroyed. 3-0 body bag smoke show, not sweet. Literally the fucking flown out of the fucking match against LAG.
And finding the holes where need be as well. It's a 30-point lead for the side of Boston as we head back over towards P1. A rotation that looks very good for the boys in green.
Oh, man.
These are big kills from Toronto, though. Priest needs to stay alive. Gonna fall down. Toronto Ultra security control immediately.
It's not.
Yeah,
I'm not sad about it. I'm just like,
we can't have Eskies going forward, especially for P1 or P2. We gotta try to flip. They find all the kills at the right time, and we're able to flip, take control of security again, and now chain it to this P1 time.
Am I bugging, House, or does this feel like a high engagement terminal? Am I bugging?
Just apply this pressure, win a couple gunfights through the front end, and then try to flip them again. But so far, Ultra holding down
really
strong.
High engagement
Inside in
terminal
towards Burger. The contest spot is all good.
It's kind of pissing me off.
Slasher with the wallbang does take him down, and with those beams out of Priesta, Boston Breach, they get the break.
They get the break, don't get the spawn that they wanted though. Still towards those Eski side. Priester inside the point though, with 25 seconds to go. Toronto Ultra in a prime position to try and contest this where they can. 20 seconds.
Breach could do with this time, just with the positioning of Ultra heading into the next hill now, but Snoopy can find
Let me see
one.
the stats. Let me see the stats from the last series.
The boys. Here they go. Can they find the breakthrough over towards the backside? Inside trying to do his best to stay alive. It's important kills going to come on through. The reinforcements are here. It's going to be Scrap to find another.
Oh my god.
Toronto Ultra just about holding on to the spawns where they can. Scrap trying to stay alive. We're heading over towards P2. And really, it was from the bookshop that we've seen a lot of the work being done from Boston Breach. It was Capsule this time. It was Slasher the last. Doesn't manage to find the kill, but to the backside we go. Capsule slipped the net, does find the kill. Now Insight, pressure is on. Has to hold it down for the rest of the team who are on their way, but a slight break here for Breach towards the back.
Yeah, Boston, they breach in towards the back end. They flip the spawns, but now it's not leading to any time because Toronto, they have all the crosses watched. That the spawns are now going to flip on back. So you can take a deep F if you are Boston Breach. You're not going to get put in a headlock over towards his P2 side. You can properly set up if you lose all the time for that plain hill.
This is the mixiest terminal I've ever watched. Holy shit. It looks like it would be an overmap.
Take over in this game. Pretty sure I pulled out the back button. Yeah, Envoy's not having a good time so far on terminal. Hopefully he starts to turn it around, but Ultra, they're going to be able to take the lead. But for how long? Because Boston Breach are fully set up into the nets.
Maybe a closer game than a lot of people maybe give it credit
we're
for.
going against each other, bro.
So far, so good for Boston Breach. They are well and truly into this one. Envoy trying his best to get himself up and rolling.
The only reason it's this close is because Dylan is 7 and 21.
Need to see a little bit more, but ultimately the important numbers are the ones at the top of the screen. Although that lead may well just change now. Boston Breach inside of the play, locking this one down. You can see the position of Capsule. He's going to be there for the pinch over towards the stairs. And like clockwork, the 2 kills coming on through. Snoopy is there to help as well. And inside the hill is Priester. Wonderful hold from Boston.
And now you're put in a situation now, if you're Ultra, we cannot contest Plain Hill anymore. We have to try to hold them at that side of the map. We have to set up properly over towards Burger. So they're going to cut their losses, give up about 40 seconds, but you cannot give up these gunfights. A big win comes in from Capsule to take down Kleenex. He does get the close one.
He's going to hit him.
Nothing to be worried about yet, but Capsule's not slowing down.
This is a really big break. If they win here, they can.
Fantastic work from Capsule. Ultra need to lock this one down and will eventually deter Boston through the Burger side. Escalator's push not quite coming on through. Ultra spawning towards that side now as well. Boston Breach. They're going to be about 35 or so away by the time we get over to Burger. The time now starting to click in as we head over towards the next hill. Boston now meticulously going to try and find their way through. Security is going to be the hit, as so often it is. First kills are going to come through.
Oh my god, good job. Go, 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 go.
Actually not going to find anything. There was one player towards the backside.
He's scrappy at fucking 90. Come on.
Sudden, Priester starting to find this push. Is this the break for Boston Breach inside the point? Just trying to lock it down. He gets wiped out. Boston Breach inside the hill.
And they can win it here too, Ton. You have to try to contest this if you are Toronto. A good nade comes in from Kleenex to take out Snoopy. So it's just keeping this hill white now. But we have to flip these spawns if you are Ultra. You just have to get past Priester, who's beaming. Snoopy, who's currently beaming. Boston are not giving up. They're fighting for this final 20.
220 and rising. Boston Breach cannot win it here. Toronto Ultra certainly cannot. We'll be heading over towards another hill. Snoopy doing his best here, sitting at 27 and 19. The young god slaying it out for the Boston Breach. Over towards the bookstore.
Oh!
Toronto Ultra need to start finding some kills and finding them very, very fast. Envoy needs to get himself online. The rest of the boys, they're there, they're frying. We don't like to try and lean into kills too much, but he's very much lagging behind. But can the rest of the guys on the Toronto Ultra side find a break over towards the bookstore now? 20 seconds to go. Boston still in control here, Jit.
Boston still spawning in towards the back. They're trading efficient in towards the library. Inside trying to be the player on the flank to make something happen. He finds 2. He's 24 and 12. This guy is going off. Someone needs to help him, and that 2-piece right there might have just been enough for Toronto Ultra to stay alive a little longer.
Might just keep him away. 11 seconds now for Boston Breach. Slasher will find 1. Over towards the generator. Slasher will find a second. You need to lock it down if you're inside. Who's holding the back? Kleenex, you hold the front. Is that the bait from Slasher? That may well find their way through. The back is being lost.
Oh my god, Snoopy with the
hill. 15 seconds to go now. Boston Breach continue to lock this one in. Toronto Ultra spawning nowhere near. And Boston Breach come out swinging. Map number 1 goes over towards the Boston side.
Snoopy, I mean, Scrappy got too many kills on map 1. Dylan, what are you doing, bro? I need you to get involved.
I needed to see right there, Ton.
The only reason if Scrappy hits us over is because Dylan wants to drop a .3. Damn.
they dominate in that map when it came to the rotations. The only real shining light for Toronto Ultra was the beginning of that game when Kleenex drops a 3-piece, flips the spawns instantly, and they were able to chain it to P2. But everything else on the map was all Boston Breach. Great at the Plain Hill towards P3,
looking good right now, man.
but even better at the Burger
This is
Hill
looking like the
towards
scrappy
P4.
over
They were the
of
first
hell
team
right
there
now.
on the first rotation. Even though it got a little scrappy, they walk away with a majority of the time, and they take the spawns. They do it again for the second time, and that eventually leads to the victory for Boston Breach. You got the young rookies who came out to play.
It was never going to be
just
Snoopy. Don't get it twisted.
crazy in map number 1. Obviously, on the opposite side for Toronto Ultra, Envoy didn't have the best. If he spawns a little bit, probably a closer game, but Boston Breach shut all the haters up. They said, we're here to stay, and that's a great map number 1 win versus a team like Ultra.
And that's just one of those moments that, you know, I was sitting there at home watching the very first game between Breach and FaZe and thinking, oh, you know, Breach are really hanging on. FaZe a little slow off the blocks, but hey, look, Breach, they look great in that series. Since then, have looked a little bit sloppy. Honestly, when Kleenex came out with a 3-piece to kick things off, I was like, oh, here we go. This is going to be another 3-0, boys. This one's going to be quick. Boston Breach, a hell of a lot of fight.
Chapin, go through my ball, Chapin. Go through my ball, boy.
Godly game for Ultra, and ultimately it didn't matter. And usually when you see a performance,
we on YouTube, Chapin. Hit the reverse on the VOD, boy.
Just like that, you think Ultra are gonna have this one in the bag, but Boston Breach, so scrappy. And just getting in amongst it when they needed to. The rotations were really, really nice. Capsule making some good work over towards the back, playing an early rotation over towards P1. I mean, look, they just chained some hills together, found the kills that they needed, and find map number 1. A turn up for the Bucks here. Between these two sides, it really isn't the expected outcome in map number 1. Seminole Hall Point goes the way of Boston. Karachi Search and Destroy and high-rise control will certainly be seen. But will we see Invasion? Double header, Hardpoint and Search and Destroy in maps number 4 and 5.
No, sir, Doofy, we do not.
And that's going to be a good series to lay out the rest of it, Jade. This is unprecedented to a certain degree. Everyone's kind of been looking at Ultra and sort of saying, look, these boys have been slamming people. Ultimately, though, we were saying this is their hardest game that they would have had so far. It turns out that's right. 1-0 for the Boston Breach.
It definitely is, man. The young guns came out to play. Slasher was going big when he needed to for a couple 2 pieces off the rotation, but you take this momentum now if you are Boston Breach versus the team in Toronto Ultra, who everybody has really high in all the standings between the teams. You get that done in map number 1. Now you're going into map number 2.
The best thing, the most important thing we need.
They're currently set at 0-4 in the season, but a majority of these search and
LA Thieves lost,
and
who was the first match? Optic 3-0.
That was simply choked it. Versus a team like Toronto Ultra, who's
how is that being lazy, Chapin? Comment with some matters, boy.
Yo, can I please get on? That's the only loss that they have now, alongside the Hardpoint that they did just lost. Search and Destroy has been a struggle for this Ultra team, at least in that one match. Can Boston Breach try to capitalize it with the momentum that they now gained off of map 1?
Can they keep it going? That's going to be the story, but the new play out on Toronto Ultra and really not having a great time with things there, but Kleenex
make him say please don't Doofy. Bogus come in here
so far in the CDL, looking over towards
Bogus come in here with no respect, no manners. We hate manners in the chat. We hate having manners in
the
here.
Border. That is it, of course.
Okay, please get up there.
These two boys have been frying Jay. It's going to be hard for Boston to counter what's going to go on here, but we've seen some good things from Boston in that map number 1. They're going to be coming in swinging.
Oh, yeah, you best believe they're coming in swinging because the rookie led the way in the kills. Like 32 and 22 out of Snoopy.
32 out of Snoopy. I mean, that guy just got dropped.
That guy just dropped sub-base numbers. Map number 1 win underneath your belt. You're also going to have the confidence in.
Remember, chat, if Boston loses this, they start off 0-4 in the year. 0-4
against this Toronto Ultra roster.
Which way will this one go? Over towards Karachi Search and Destroy. Already. Predictions be damned for today. Well, especially in that game number 2.
I lock in. We need Snoopy 7 and Priesta at 6. Snoopy 7, Priesta at 3. Main thing we want here though is Snoopy at 7. That is the main thing we need.
LAG. And can Boston
that is the main thing we need.
Upset here today. A 2-0 lead will certainly set them on their way if they can find it. But over towards Search and Destroy, Toronto Ultra have had their struggles, but we know how well-rounded this roster has been since its inception through every single version of it that we have seen so far. But Envoy on this roster will be looking to pick things up in map number 2. Kleenex already getting aggressive. Slasher ready. Let's blow over towards Boston Breach, holding tight so far over towards B.
Yeah, it's a perfect read right there from Slasher to find that first blow onto Kleenex. No trophy systems to work with, so you know they're not going to get aggressive up on that B site. So he plays it patient. He's able to find the first kill. So now Envoy's going to invest that smoke. Try to take a better positioning towards
Toronto's
the bottom of this bridge
Toronto's
side,
3-0, bro.
Boston Breach there ready for it. Look at the positioning of Capsule, ready to make a play.
Wait, that's it. No, Boston's 0-3.
Capsule will be in. Oh, and just a tiny doesn't work out for him. But he's going to it, Snoopy.
That's one.
And it traded out.
Cap, brother, Cap.
Has been spotted.
Oh! Dennis getting lost around that.
No, thank you. There's the kill. And all of a sudden, what was looking like a 2v2 was a 1v3. What can Scrap do here in round number 1? He's being called out. He has to but Snoopy will say no. A couple of big gunfight wins.
Whoa, Scrap.
Continue where they
Bro, it's weird seeing Scrap lose gunfights like that.
Yeah, if I'm Envoy, I want that one back.
That's weird seeing Scrap lose gunfights like that. What the
Now you
fuck?
force them to start peeking
that is
towards
weird.
this B-bomb site.
I'm used to seeing Scrap win those gunfights right there.
Left in the 1v3. Snoopy throws a little shimmy through the bottom.
I'm weird. That is weird to see Scrappy lose gunfights. But listen, guys, defense is very good on this map.
First round win on the defensive side, but
why are you reacting like that?
This is something that we talked about in the Monster pregame. They struggle with their attacking rounds. Can they try to fix it here?
I told you, boy.
Attacking round straight on the gates would be wonderful for Boston. Aggression from Snoopy. Here he goes. He will get caught though. Pull his pants down, so to speak. Envoy will get out as well. No trade is there, but the Kleenex crew comes on through. Capsule will get taken down. Kleenex will find another. Continuing to impress in search and destroy. And well, just in general, to be honest with you, Priest now, what can he do? It's a quick shot punch. What year is it? Scarp will get taken down, but the trade is there. Ultra very, very fast and swift round to answer back.
I'm a big.
Yeah, Ultra just were ready for that push. They were expecting the mid push, and it plays right into their hand. Envoy is the only player over towards that A site, but gets no info, no nades coming over the top. They have to be applying pressure over towards B and mid. Finds the time and they get the first blood, and then Capsule gets picked apart as well. Once you shut down the two most aggressive players, everyone can slow down and try to work the picks.
Toby's fine though. Toby with 3 that round. Holy shit, that was the mid cut. That was the top AC hit.
Yeah, and I think, when Envoy doesn't get traded pretty much immediately there, that's a
get out, Cap, reset Cap.
Capsule will find the first blood onto Envoy this time around, though. Good shots and clean ones. Coming in from Kleenex over towards Sasha. 3v3.
Map is super spread right now for Boston on their side.
A lot of tops to work with. Kleenex is currently on a 4 streak, so he probably just wants to take his time, potentially earn himself a cruise missile, and the call is now going to come in for Ultra. Let's rotate over back towards this A site. You still have Scrap being an island player over towards B. Can he find a timing? Does he check the corner? No. Information is now going to be gained. They're going to try to isolate Scrap over towards B site.
Snoopy now. What can be done? Doesn't go for the check inside. We'll get this one down straight into the bus you go. Won't be paid your fare, Jamie. Snoopy now looking over as he spotted him. Kleenex has spotted Snoopy. Priester will find the kill on the inside though. All of a sudden it is 3 versus 2. Nade over just to check, and all of a sudden, Kleenex is left on his own. Not in a bad spot to defend this, but 3 members of Boston Breach going to try and do something about it. Kleenex will be able to find the first one, dipping and diving, but that bomb is being defused. Has he got time to find himself over there? He isn't going to manage to check it. Snoopy will get the defuse. Priester on watch. Boston Breach just about get that one done. A little bit scary for a second,
probably 8s today, though.
The setup from Ultra looked okay, but broke down very quickly.
Yeah, I was excited watching that setup from Ultra because you keep
this is weird, man. I don't know, man. This is weird.
2 players from Boston in that
first map,
solely focused on him. We're trying to trap this guy on this side of the map, so it's going to be a
They lost the first. Listen, let's be honest. They lost the first map.
That's awesome. But if you're the first player to drop, especially over towards that A site, they now know that Scrap is still on this side of the map. We don't have to worry about him. We isolate him, and then eventually turns it to a 3v1. Boston Breach again, strong on the defense.
Need way more, Twin.
And they find that elusive attacking round. That could be the difference maker here in map number 2. Smokes out from Capsule. And ultimately that will set and line the motion of everybody else on this map.
Maybe get the rock down.
Smokes out. That's info to a certain degree. Kleenex maybe gets a little bit greedy to check that one. Slasher will find the kill. And is this Boston's chance? Complete B-side control. Toronto Ultra gonna have to go for the retake here.
Think you're funny, good?
Can Boston get that bomb down under this pressure though? Not quite going for it yet, but may well do it soon.
Yeah, it's just a little difficult now that you already invested that smoke. You don't want to get bad timing and catch one of your players without a gun in his hand, but Capsule's now going to decide to lay it. Has insight, spotted that cross. I don't think he did. So Capsule's going to be able to get out with his life. 3v4 on the retake. What can Toronto Ultra get?
Would have to conjure up some sort of magic here if you're Ultra. Insight. Well, he's done it before. It's not going to happen this time. Boston have struggled on the attack, but get one under their belts this time around. Looking very, very nice for Boston Breach here, who just seem to have come out the block swinging.
Man.
Yeah.
Search and destroy look the same, Jay. It's kind of the same story. It's nice and clinical from them every single time.
Again, bro. You're fucking
the
good.
teamwork right now
you
is
literally
on
got so
point.
many
You
kills.
get Capsule to invest that smoke grenade onto his site.
Scrappy got 20, like 26 kills my one, bro. You are chilling, bro.
When attacks are going down at B, you're most likely thinking, especially with the smoke, that bomb is getting planted, but it does not leads to him getting first blood and then just slowly picking them apart as the round goes on. Now leads to Boston 2 in a row, up 3-1. Back on the defensive side. This time, though, it's Scrap finding the first blood on the Capsule.
That is a big kill as well, but Snoopy equally as big over towards the other side of the map. Will find one, but does get traded inside now. Is able to plant this bomb. He's going to get it down, but Priester and Slasher very much on their way. Priester, yeah, is he going to wait for Slasher to come over before he starts to make a move? Austin through the middle of the map now. Envoy set over towards top red. 2 versus 2. Next kill is massive.
Yeah, 30 seconds left.
I'm not a fan of no daddy.
He was just playing it patient, waiting for his teammates to get here, and takes down inside, makes it a 1v2, but now positioning known. Envoy finds the trade onto Slasher in a 1v1. He's just going to stick it.
Pros don't fake, but Envoy always checks. Priester goes for the defuse. Envoy will fly on through, though.
Am I a moron?
Bomb not going to get defused this time around.
Yeah, it's basically, what's good? How we doing, brother?
It feels like an important round for Ultra. That would have been 4-1 to the
Daddy
Boston Breach, and that is a very different scoreline to 3-2. Nicely done by Toronto Ultra. The aggression comes through.
That's what I'm saying. Goon, what the fuck is going on today, bro? These matches have been
the next couple of kills are going to be very, very important.
Priester needs 1, Snoopy needs 3.
Putting to bed the performance of map number 1. Important kill from him, 3-2.
And now Ultra back on the defensive end.
Did he mean to do that?
Envoy trying to hit a couple routes. He was trying to get into his top red, but epically failed there. So now we're going to be playing towards the bottom of the ticket. Potentially, he's going to have some information of a player standing on the backside of this door. No, he's just switching up corners, just waiting for Boston Breach to strike first.
Oh, Snoopy kind of gets caught a little bit. Inside goes for the check. The backup was there. Even if he did find the kill, it would have ultimately been a trade. But Toronto Ultra get a little bit more than that.
I need Snoop with 7, bro.
Now the push for Boston Breach. Defaulting back over towards the B side, but could do with finding a pick before they even consider doing something here. The smoke is maybe just bait. But can Slash it.
Am I bugging it?
Find a catch with it. Not looking likely so far. Toronto Ultra holding tight.
Holding tight, but unfortunately Slasher finds the first kill. Slasher's able to find 2. Almost snaps on for the 3rd, but that's now going to be a 3v2 situation where it was just a 4v3. It's going to allow this B-bomb to go down for Boston Breach. Priester in a great spot, takes down Envoy. Now it's all left up to Scrap. Now positioning known. 1v3 for him.
It's just looking impossible for Scrap. Not gonna happen. Boston Breach pull one out of nothing.
What the fuck am I watching?
Toronto Ultra was set up so well.
Yeah.
Smoke comes out for Boston. You use like the utility. You don't find anything. But then it peaks so late. Boston was so patient. Slasher finds 2.
Why are they doubling the A setup? And why are they not ready for the top 3rd hit, bro?
I just think right there, if you're all Ultra in a 4v3,
Toronto
once that smoke goes down,
holy, this
is
like
instantly able
this
to
makes
check the bomb.
everyone's standings look criminal, bro.
Once the smoke clears and Kleenex goes for the chow, that's when Slasher picks him apart, and he finds a second one for free towards the middle of the map. So just gotta play your numbers a little bit more tighter.
Frustrating one for Toronto. It's been a frustrating series so far. And we'll get a little bit more frustrating with that. Snoopy, another first blood over towards the Boston Breach side, and he is just dipping, dodging, weaving around the Ultra players and surviving somehow. Snoopy skating around and just locking the site down. Kills have been
yes, sir!
3 for Snoopy. Boston.
Yes, Snoop!
1 round away.
Yes!
2-0.
Bang! Bang!
He was literally dancing with death just now, Ton.
Woo!
And he took him. That's unbelievable what he just did. The fact that he was able to throw a pre-net,
that's a 5-pick house. That's a 5-pick. For some reason, the guy just runs straight at him, gives him a free 2-piece, and then he's able to dance around and towards the ticket. That was my last one. Snoopy had to hit
and
7.
finesse and find a final kill. Snoopy
is a
just
beast.
that whole round down by himself, and now this applies Boston Breach to be at game point.
End the game now.
With some defensive rounds heading their way as well.
Call game right here.
They will be feeling much more confident about their search and destroy gameplay right now, about their chances of making that winner's bracket at their home major. It's looking a little bit more likely now. 5-2 up. Need 1 more round. We've seen teams crumble to the pressure of Ultra many a time, though. They have more than got it in the locker to bring this one back. Boston Breach maybe being a little bit passive in this attack. Just trying to find out where Toronto Ultra is sitting up.
What is
boy inside the top red.
I mean, I don't mind.
Not going to see any information, but no information is information. Boston Breach. Where are they? Ultra, not sure.
Yeah, like Bro, like,
and they're just getting
you
by all these players' screens. Finally, Inside is able to spot one, but the bomb is now going to be planted. 4v4 on the retake. You have Envoy and Inside. Envoy actually looks like he's going to get into an engagement. Big kill to find the first, but Slasher instantly there for the trade.
Oh, this is huge. Scrap will find Slasher as well. Oh, and Envoy just about finishes up. Priestess, Snoopy's just staying alive inside a restaurant. Now in a 1 versus 2 will be a 1v3. Shots ringing on through.
Oh my God!
Oh! Snoopy snaps on the one. Can't find the second. The trade is in, but things got a little bit scary. Ultra finding that first kill on that retake was so important, and the trades fall through. Toronto Ultra survive.
Stay alive a little bit longer, but man, this young man Snoopy, he's just putting on a clinic. Every time I watch him in the gunfight, like, I don't know how he does it. He does it with the rival, he does it with the MCW. It does not matter. Almost clutches the 1v3 for his team to call game. But Toronto Ultra stay alive a little bit longer in this search and destroy. I would love to see them just develop a strategy where they're just 4-hitting something. Like, let's just 4-hit something. Let's throw all strategies out the window. Let's just try to use our gunny to our ability here.
It's never seemed to be the Toronto Ultra way, but sometimes they like to say it. Next now going to put himself into that similar position. Now Boston going to read this once more. Shots ringing on through over towards the B site. Potentially compromised if your breach here if Kleenex decides to make a move this way or that.
10 and 30, bro.
Just staying put. So far, so good. Capsidal in a wonderful position to do something about this, but has it worked out in his favor? Gets himself over towards the market side, and if Capsidal can stay alive here, it's a huge problem for Ultra.
No one died, bro.
Oh, Snoopy tagged up. First blood did go over towards the Ultra side, but Capsidal in such a fantastic spot will find one. Looks over towards top 3, will dip out as well. 3v3, J. Snoopy and kill.
Oh!
Trying to find something. Capsidal will find another, though. He's been an absolute menace over towards the market side. Bro. 3 versus 2 now. Toronto Ultra, not much they can do. We'll find another. 2 versus 2. Snoopy lingering around the middle of the map, but Capsidal has just locked it down from the market side. They need to get rhythm with 15 seconds to go. He cooks the nade, and that's 3 for Capsidal. Snoopy's fading out. The ace is on the cards. The ace and the map is there for Capsidal and Boston.
Alright,
2-0 up against Toronto Ultra. Phenomenal performance, left, right, and center.
My brother hungry as hell. 1 second.
The S&D was for Ultra, well, maybe somewhat continue, but Boston Breach, much better. 2-0 up in this series, and looking good against the consensus best team on the game. A lot of people have been saying, but Boston getting the job done. Wonderful work in the search and destroy. 6-3. My word. Boston Breach. Phenomenal from him. Specifically from Capsidal. Fantastic work. Toronto Ultra. A lot of work to do. Boston Breach 2 to the good now. And have 3 more maps to potentially close this one out. We're going to see high-rise control. Will we see invasion at any stage? I am not too sure. With the way that Boston have been playing this one, I'm not sure that Ultra are going to be able to bring this one back, but we will find out if they can on the other side of this break. Fantastic work from the side of Boston Breach, but can Ultra bring this one back? They need a reverse sweep to do so. Find out for the side of this break.
Yes, sir, Ski. Bro, Chad, if I could eat like this every day, bro. Look at this, Chad. Look at this. Look at this. If I could eat like this every day, bro, you see that? It's literally salchicha, a lot of grilled chicken on the fucking charcoal, pico de gallo, bell peppers, just beans and rice. That's it. If I could eat like this every day, bro, gigs, bro. Gigs. But it's so hard to cook, bro. It's so hard to fucking cook. Cooking is my downfall of the discipline. Personally. If I eat like this every day, I'd lose. I mean, secret, I would be down to my prime of health. What do you mean? Secret's healthy. Secret, you born.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator, weapon blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now. Don't miss out on all the action at the first Call of Duty League Major, hosted by the Boston Breach, this January 25th to the 28th at the MGM Music Hall at Fenway in Boston. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to callofdutyleague.com for more info.
Well, Toronto Ultra looking to hand out some early Christmas presents here to Boston Breach. It's a 2-0 lead for the Boston side. Looking very, very good for them so far. Toronto Ultra, just not much of an answer at this moment in time for what has been really, really great teamwork out outside of Boston, but Capsidal popping off in the final round to secure the search and destroy. Multiple players on Boston popping off in the hard point to get the job done in map number 1. But a 3-0, Jay? I don't know, man. Surely not. Surely not another one.
Yo, chill. You being a fed, bro.
We got you, bro. We got you, bro.
Yo, Doobie, how many subscribers you have, Doobie?
Snoopy is being...
Oh. I think I'm unmuted now. Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, man. Hello.
Snoopy's going crazy, ton. Snoopy's going nuts.
Consensus is Snoopy's going kind of crazy. Can he continue it here, though? Against Toronto in map number 3. Phenomenal in 1 and 2. A third. Could he possibly do it? Iros control coming up right now. Can Toronto bounce this one back? You wouldn't put it past them for a reverse sweep to end 2023 for the CDL. We'll be back, of course, after Christmas, but Boston Breach would love to be heading into 2024 with a win underneath their belt.
Oh man, this food is so good, bro. God bless the man above, bro.
Lane's over from Snoopy towards the B side. Grenade will hit as well over onto Scrap. Toronto Ultra just trying to feel themselves out here. Can they find some kills? Capsule, Snoopy, the one snapping left, right, and center. Snoopy is shooting hellishly straight right now. Boston find a very, very clean wipe, and now can push forward. Can they cause these spawns to just be absolute havoc for Toronto Ultra? Pushing maybe just a little bit too far as Snoopy. But is the damage potentially already done? Capturing over towards A, capturing over towards B. Are they going to try and concentrate on one thing in particular? Not looking likely. Insight and Scrap. Big kills coming on through. Looking very, very scary for Ultra for just a second there, Jay. I think I've got you back, but...
Yeah, I'm back.
Come out swinging.
I think I'm back. But Boston Breach, they came out swinging. Toronto Ultra, they were able to stop the bleeding, though. Now maintain that map control. And now apply that pressure to try to keep Boston at bay in their spawn. The only player out right now is going to be Priesta. What else can he get done through the bottom middle of the map while his teammates are trying to fight out of the base? Ultra, no sweat off the brow, though. They have map control. They're doing exactly what they need to do to try to secure this win.
Next couple of kills. Important for both these two teams. Capsule has managed to find a way out, and well, Nelly found the bullets from Kleenex as well. A couple more kills coming through for Boston now. 27 seconds on the clock. That is going to be stopped. Pressure over towards the B side. Kleenex staying alive. Push pressure over towards the A point as well from Envoy. Good shots coming in from Slasher. We'll eventually get the final ones onto Kleenex. Slasher and Snoopy, though, putting the aggression on. And Snoopy now in the spawn. Boston Breach in a wonderful position to maybe secure this round. At least going to secure B. Great pressure coming in from Snoopy.
That's exactly what you need to do. Chain your kills to being more aggressive.
That might not even need Secret? God damn.
Basically putting him in the headlock in the back of their base.
You get roasted for B.
Boston Breach.
For eating healthy, motherfucker. Damn.
Only one segment over towards A.
Stop eating,
yeah, Priest trying to go for a route, but Kleenex with the perfect read to keep him at bay.
Just fucking die.
A minute 15 left on the clock. Snoopy trying to go for another route. Can he get this kill? No, he cannot. Ultra so far holding on.
A minute to go. Lives not looking too bad on either side. Boston Breach, and ever so slight lead. Capsule just creeping his way up. Scrap will deal with him. Slasher, though. They are looking very, very good. Priester is there to back him up, and a bit of pressure over towards the A side. Big fight going to go on over towards the B side of the map as well with Inside. Just trying to stay alive in and around the crane. Snoopy punting.
Oh!
Boston chipping away. Snoopy will find the kill on the inside, but Scrap and Envoy doing well just to stem that tide. Just that little bit in here maybe comes every single kill that they need. Kleenex can get a kill on the Slasher. Priester's going to be there as well. These are important kills for Boston. Can't get the job done, but Ultra only with 5. Make it 4 lives remaining, Jay. 8v4 now. Boston need one more sector. Priester will find Envoy. 3 lives remaining. This will be monumental from the Ultra side. Scrap taking plenty of bullets, but Priester may be the final nail in the coffin of round number 1. Attack.
Oh my god.
Boston.
What the fuck is going on today, bro?
Phenomenal work out of them, Jay. Just flying left, right, and center. I mean, look,
I don't know what's going on, Ton.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know how they want to 0 up in the control. I don't know if you're there or not. They're 2-0 up in the series, man. Boston Breach just looking phenomenal.
My stuff is breaking, but Boston Breach, they're making up for it. They are dominating so far in this series. You're walking away with an attack on High Rise versus a team like Ultra? Oh, yeah, they're on point right now.
Toronto have got to be feeling a certain kind of way. 2-0 down in the series. 1-0 down in your favored mode in control. Can they turn it around? Let's go for a listening with Toronto Ultra.
Heli stairs. Heli stairs right now. I'm absolutely oil. Heli stairs weak. Heli steps and oil. He's radio right now.
Be on. Dead. What's top heli as well? He's oil.
Top oil. Yep. Slasher.
That's got heli.
Slasher's Buffy. Oil. I swear. I see him, bro. I don't know where he went.
Going left, you guys. On point.
Slasher's left. No, yeah. Oil, bro. Might have hit our under. Still oil, flanking you street. One's low under too.
Trying to beat straight.
Yeah, one beat dom as well.
Beat dom's on me, yeah. Just jump on me, top point.
On deep. Capsule on point. We're just living, bro.
Elevator 2 and on point.
That.
Gotta push out left.
I think he pushed our street. RB street maybe.
Same. Didn't hit him. Go low blue, cap. Our side under. One shot.
Beat dom.
In blue now.
Absolute beat dom.
Yeah.
Going back towards the underground steps.
Dead. One more. Beat street.
Underground steps dead.
Nice. I'm left to you. Hang on. One's left.
Yeah.
Stay down.
Push up blue.
Challenge him.
Nice. So just stay back. Beat dom right now.
Ivor left. Behind us.
Top right, yeah. Top right.
He's under sentry. Nice. That's it. Doing the fucking movement shit.
Dead.
Nice. I'm one shot, bro. Stack here.
A side.
Yeah, I'm holding heli stairs.
Team A side.
I'm chilling out left.
I think heli stairs. I have the heli steps right now.
Nope, he dead. Ladder, weak. There you go. He's there underground.
And I expect nothing less from Toronto Ultra Comms. It's nice, calm, cool, collected. Doesn't matter if they're up 2-0, down 2-0, down 0-3. Does not matter. They're going to sound the same, so that is going to allow them to slowly try to work their way back into this game as they complete that beat point. But not only the cleanest gunfight there from Kleenex, it leads to Boston Breach finding 3 around the map, and now they take map control right on back.
I just made a noise I don't think I've made in a very long time. It was a cast. Kleenex losing that gunfight. Boston peg back just a little bit here, though. Those couple of kills will allow that tension to be eased ever so slightly. Snoopy does get taken down for a scrap on the other side. Toronto Ultra just trying to keep this one chaotic. All down in lives, though. Slasher getting aggressive in and around the spawns. Can he start to just stagger this push from Toronto Ultra? Kleenex first on the chopping block. Is going to find a second over towards the left side. Not going to be there. Kills traded so far, though, is fine for Boston. As long as they keep the players alive in good positions like this. Priest has sent himself up. Well, fine, not quite. Another one at the Kleenex. But butters him up. Ultra coming in for another push.
It's only 35 seconds left, too, so they probably have 1 or 2 more good pushes. They have to lead with kills. Envoy at least there for the trade. Kleenex finds the second. So, Toronto, they're going to be here. Can they shut down Capsule? Ooh, great job of at least trading him. So the time is now going to be paused. Slash to the next guy up. He falls. All of Boston Breach now stuck in their base. You just have to take care of Insight. They do that. Priested with the great nade to get him off the time. And now there's only 2 players from Toronto Ultra who can make some happen.
8v6, make it 8v5, make it 8v4. Boston just slaying with the best. Envoy trying his best to find a way through. But Toronto Ultra, 1 more roll of the dice. Can they find a pick through? Not if Slash is going to find that gun. Not if Snoopy's finding that one as well. It's now a 2 versus 6. Make it a 0 versus 6. Boston Breach are running away with this one, Jay. 2-0 up in the control and the series. Map point, match point for Boston Breach.
They are not trying to start in losers bracket at their own major. So far, we were wondering if Boston Breach was going to be able to hit that level that they had versus Atlanta. Even though they lost that series, every single map was down to the wire. I feel like this Boston Breach right now is at a higher level than that, the way that they are putting it together versus Toronto Ultra. Envoy, again, having a slow start in a respawn. Can he try to turn it around? I don't know if he's going to have the answer, though, because the rookies right now, more specifically Snoopy, he's doing it all when he needs to.
Dude, Tim, I am lost for words, bro. This just...
Snoopy.
I'm going to have to watch the flanks tonight, bro.
I mean, it's just relentless from Boston.
Be honest with me, Chad. When's the last time I watched it like on stream? Because I was watching on stream because, you know, to watch it with them
so far. Insight will just about slow that down.
I don't remember the last time I watched it. Somebody let me know the last time I watched it.
Towards A. The rest of the Boston team looking over towards B into the spawns. And Envoy and Scrap will ease that pressure ever so slightly, but Priestett just keeping it on where he can. Would like to extend this game clock. 1 tick about to come in over towards the B side. Slash and Priestett keeping these kills up, keeping Toronto just about pegged back. Big kill coming in from Envoy, though very much needed that. Having a poor showing of things so far. Scrap will find a couple himself. And all of a sudden, what was looking like a really good position for Boston is now looking like a phenomenal position for Toronto.
Finally, Toronto have some breathing room. They were able to get out of their base after a couple clutch kills coming in from Envoy and Scrap, but Priesta makes up for it by shutting down 2 through bottom mid. So now you're going to allow your teammates to get out of the back of their base. We can slowly take the map control once again. Toronto Ultra are going to be turtled up towards their backside, but they're just trading efficiently.
Oh my.
21-16 in lives remaining. Snoopy, like I said, Dunny's doing it all, man.
Absolutely frying. Now pushing forward, trying to keep that pressure on again. This spawn pressure so important. Can't find the second. Priester is here lingering. Oh, he can't find the kill. Just about ADS is out. And Kleenex will find that moment. That may well get Toronto Ultra on the scoreboard here. Scrap just trying to slow things down. Snoopy Slasher will be able to find kills, but Scrap is there to maybe answer back with a second as well. Big snap coming in, but is B going to be locked in? That's the important thing for Boston Breach now.
There's a dangerous man
about to fall on through. Capsule controlling the spawn. Will be in a position to slow down the reinforcements, but he gets dropped. B is locked in, and all of a sudden Toronto Ultra are off, backs against the wall again. A is now on the chopping block. 1 minute and 10 to go. Look at the lives of Boston J.
Yeah, they only have 8 left if you are Ultra. Boston Breach, they have 13. Capsule just goes crazy in the back of the spawn. Finds a turn on onto Envoy to keep them in their spawn again. But now with only 1 minute left, Ultra finally able to work their way out. But where is Capsule? This young man has been making play after play, and he's going to find another opening. Gets that kill onto Insight. Insight now coming off spawn. Can his teammates try to find anything else? No, they cannot. Ultra holds strong over towards the helipad side. A clean 4 dead. 6-8, and lives remaining now.
You must hold if you're Ultra. Slasher with a huge nade. Scrap.
Big trade.
7-5. Kleenex will find another one on to Snoopy as well. 6-5 now. Toronto Ultra must stay alive, and they're doing a good job at that. Capsule will find the kill onto Insight now. 4 versus 5. Ultra, no lives remaining. Kleenex with a huge gunfight, but Capsule will find one. 4v3, 15 seconds.
God, 3v4, bro.
Boston now making their way over. They're the ones that have to make the play. They have to be the ones to force the issue. 7 seconds. Priester with a gunfight into Kleenex. There's 2 members of Ultra left alive. If you just gotta fly. Is it the 3-0? Merry Christmas, Boston Breach fans. It has to be Insight. Can he spoil it?
Oh!
Finds 2.
Oh my God!
Versus 1. Insight now left.
Come on, come on, Austin.
This is for the map. Or for Insight and Code that maybe stay.
Oh!
Gunfight.
Oh my God! RNG! It don't matter.
23 in the CDL.
Boston Breach with their first W.
Huge upset.
Austin with the 1v1 ice. Inside knew he was gonna do that.
Oh man,
that's the vet, bro. That's that Thanos. That's that Thanos.
From start to finish of this series, you could just tell that they were playing with confidence. But then when you go up 2-0 with a team like Ultra, you're going into a high-rise control. You start off that very first round
that
by winning an
motherfucking
attacking
Thanos.
round. Oh, I told you, everything was just going right for Boston today. Everyone positive, no one making any mistakes. Even Slasher came in and clutched up in a huge 1v1 versus Insight, who usually has tremendous ice when it comes to clutch ability.
Wow.
But Boston Breach shut us all up, shut me up, and just completely demolished Toronto Ultra to not go 0-4, but to go 1-3 with a nice win over Ultra.
Absolutely huge for Boston. I mean, like we talked about before, you're going to the first major in January. You need to make sure you're not in the losers bracket.
Yep.
You can't
Bro,
your own
Thermal,
home major.
I am
and what a way to
bro.
get your first win. Not just a win over Ultra, but
I have nothing
a 3-0 win. I'm not going to say it was necessarily convincing. You know, every single one of these maps was relatively well. Actually, Control wasn't close at all. I'm talking rubbish. But the Search and Destroy, you know, it had its moments here and there, but they always look relatively confident in those moments. The hard point was back and forth, but I want to give the plaudits over towards Boston, but Ultra not at their best today whatsoever.
Yeah, I think Boston Breach definitely deserve a nice little applaud after that one. And if you're Ultra, I wonder what all of us were thinking. Like, we had them at the top, and they come out and look like that. That's not the way you want to end the year out.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I'd be really interested to hear what Chris and Cole have got to say about that one. Look, I mean, they wanted us out quickly, Chris. I was looking forward to coming back, but we're already done, man. I don't know what to say. That was nice and quick.
Merry Christmas, Ton. Enjoy it with the family. We'll let you go a little bit early. Study, same to you, my guy.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Cheers, everybody. All right, well, let's wrap this up because I think everyone is still in shock. Don't have a lot of words to explain what happened, but the two I can say are Snoopy and Capsule.
I'm gonna have to watch.
I agree with you. That's why I just mouthed it the second you said it. 'Cause I knew what you were gonna say because we're on the same wavelength. I mean, wow. I mean, it wasn't even just in that map number one. Cap went 9-4 in the search.
Is that good?
And so did Snoopy. They were the duo to be reckoned with. The two younger players on this team making an absolute statement against the team that we were talking about being one of the best, if not top two, and made them look extremely human in this series right before our big break.
Listen, not gonna say I called it, but I kinda called it. The audible play coming in, Boston Breach, and I just looked at the map set, which is what made me switch my call, honestly. Terminal, in the way that it plays and how Snoopy looked on their first terminal, I knew that they had a chance in this series. They end up closing that out, forcing the security spawns, playing it perfectly, and getting Bookstore, and then we move on to that game number two, and oh my goodness, they look so much better in the Search and Destroy, making plays left and right. Ooh. Snoopy wrapping back over towards Bus. That play where he threw the nade on the ground, gets the first kill, damages the guy at the bus, backs up, finds the two-piece. Do yourself a favor, go back and rewatch that Search and Destroy because this kid is going to be a beast in our league. Boston Breach shutting a lot of people up, man.
No, I completely agree. That Search and Destroy was easily my favorite map of this series. Boston, the biggest difference between them and Toronto in that map number two was when they saw an opening, they took it. Specifically Cap and Snoopy. When Cap got through the bomb, when he just got godlike timing on the Toronto Ultra players and just played for that kill and stayed alive afterwards and found a second one on the player on the hunt trying to trade him out. Beautiful stuff.
Gotta say, there was never more an important time to win than tonight for Boston. You are going into the holidays, riding some positive vibes, in big part thanks to this young man. Your play of the game is Snoopy.
Oh,
he is here right now in our Monster Winner Spotlight.
Hey, what's up?
Snoopy, bro, what was going on in the Boston camp? We all went purple on the desk, and you made us look like idiots.
No, I mean, honestly, we just knew we needed to get this dub. Because as you know, we were 0-3, couple of losses that we know like we could have won them, but just unfortunate. And we're just happy to get this dub tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Congrats, Snoopy, on this first dub. You had quite the series. Even at the beginning, when you guys were playing Atlanta, you looked extremely comfortable on the map. What's it been like for you, kind of being the player that Boston looked to kind of build around and possibly being the Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciated them for giving me the chance to play with, these teammates I have right now. I've been learning a lot from them, and I'm just really excited to keep working, get better, and yeah, I've been learning a lot.
Snoopy, safe to say that was the best performance we've seen from you so far in the CDL. Absolutely taking over on every single map. Today it looked like you were more comfortable, like you had the green light to go out there and make more plays. Was there a discussion that you guys had, or were you just like, screw it, I'm gonna let loose today?
No, honestly, yeah. I realized like in the past games, I was like, you know, sometimes I was like hesitating like plays and stuff. So, I mean, just practicing and talking to my teammates helped me to, you know, like just go for it. You know, because if you're not confident, you're not gonna win. So
absolutely.
You gotta be confident.
Snoopy, I can't wait to watch your highlights here in just a moment, but before we let you go, I gotta ask you about the final kill in this series. You and Capsule did all the work leading up to it, but it was Slasher who put the exclamation mark on it in the 1v1 victory. What was it like watching that final fight?
I mean, I was like kind of shocked that I died because I didn't think like he could get an angle on me, but you know, winning Austin had the ice, so I'm just happy to win. Young talent and some world champions with ice in the veins. I like what you guys are building up there in Boston. Appreciate you. Cheers, Snoopy. We're going to let you go celebrate with the Boston Breach. For now, we got to reflect on everything awesome, including Snoopy's domination. It's my play of the game because I want a montage from this young man, and it's more than just one play.
I mean, it's the whole series, right? I mean, like he said in the interview, he felt way more comfortable on the map during this series. I mean, map number 1, 32 and 22 to start us off. Then we go in the search and destroy. He doesn't skip a beat. He goes 9 and 4 with his
play of the game. This is against Thieves. What the fuck is the CDO doing?
Control.
Brother, this game happened 7 days ago.
Listen, Ali, his plays no
Hello?
He's making plays from
this game
a couple days ago, from today, and this was the play that I was talking about. I mean, the heads-up play to throw the nade at the ground to try to get that information. Even if he pushes him, absolutely slams him, and there it is, throwing up the 3-0, taking the W. Just an incredible win from the Boston Breach boys.
By the way, if you don't follow the Intel account, you probably should. They're hilarious on Twitter. Shout out to everyone who's been tweeting. Remember, you can stay involved on Twitter. We'll put you live here on the show. And of course, sync yourself on the calendar and everything else, because we're coming back in January. Before that, let's revisit our final day of action. Only 9 games today, Nameless. It went fast.
Yeah, today was a very swift day. And I think we looked
quick before we fucking. Scribe 26. $30. Yes, sir! Scrap with the under. Oh my god. Every slip hit for me today. That's crazy. A 3-0 day of slips, man. Oh my god. Yeah, where's it at? Where's it at? What's it called, Goon? I hope you're not asking me to watch it on Twitch because I gotta log in. Pull up the under 18-year-old COD stream. Under 18-year-old COD stream. Under 18. Can anybody give me a link or like the name? If you don't want to, if you can't link in the chat, DM it to me. Under 18. Under 18. I guess I'm kind of a moron for asking that, huh?
Right back, but here comes the member of Bobo, and now
from watching the CDL to watching Jarrell, we're on a goddamn downfall.
Just gotta stay alive, but he can't. Lurks applies the pressure. Pobo breaking on in, and it's another lead change.
Wait, I thought Pobo was Markel. Isn't that Markel?
Push from Pobo right
yes,
there.
Yes, sir. Where's Markel at though?
Mythical sliding in and around Tank as Lurks holds in the corner, brings out the pistol, couple of whiffs, able to secure the kill. But Omid Academy getting back on point, keeping this one close. Collision with a nice 2-piece. Geo on the rotation as Omid's going to give up the rest of the scrap to Pobo, trying to get set up on P3. It is going to be a tricky rotation, though. Geo and company already rotating, but Hyde catches them and picks them up. Aries taking out Lurks. And Omid Academy setting themselves up wonderfully for this P3, only down by about 19, and gotta lock in on this one, as I really think that this hard point's going to come down to the wire. Hype trying to rotate through Rug. Aries taking out Geo. You got a 2-stack
this is the Mexican
on
kid,
objective, as Aries and Hyde just protect on the outside. Lurk's the only one close as Aries and Hyde continue to fry, and my goodness, that was an impressive run from Aries and Hyde as they sport a 4-streak and 3-streak respectively.
Josh, an extra burst out of the Renetti, just letting him know, finds another little nasty kill. And this time, Pobo gets the break again. I was just about to say, Omit.
If we could bet on Jarrell, would y'all take the over and the under chat? If you could bet on Jarrell.
Doing a much better job holding this time.
Is he an over or underplayer? What y'all think?
Now you got a 1v1 gunfight, and that's going to go the way of Omit. Aries going massive again. 25 in 15
Gang, what the fuck you doing,
also,
twin?
winning the rotational battles, it's going to come down to this 1v1. You got Hyde on the point, waiting for this Pobo player in Hyde to come in for the engagement. That's going to be gone, but you got to stay alive. If you're Hyde, wait for the reinforcements, and they're going to fall all around you. You're the last one left. You got to make a play, and you do. Hyde now on a 5 spree, going massive for his squad.
Lock in, Jarrell. What the fuck you doing?
Now with the crossfire, just trying to find something. The last one gets cut down. Lurks finding the kill. You can get the win here if you hold it for Omit. Aries with the cruise trying to confirm it. All the kills are green. 25 needed. Going massive. That should just about do it.
That was an incredible run from Hyde, and it continues as such as Hyde gets a big 2-piece with the cruise missile. Lurks creeping up, trying to contest even for a moment. Pre-firing and going down. Hyde gonna take MVP with that 9 streak, but he hops off the point early. He could have held it in 1. I mean, they were already set up on P5. It makes sense.
Nice one, Caster. They could have helped it in 1.
I don't know. It was a little confusing to take that chance. Either way, Omit Academy has those rotations, won it out, and secures the W in the lower bracket. Omit Academy winning it 3-1, and what an incredible hard point to finish on. We predicted it. Omit Academy dominating in the hard point once again. What an incredible round from Hyde, who finishes 17 for 7 after a 9 streak, ladies and gentlemen, just barely breaking even.
Come in the back. He either went there or
NDVD, one shot, and then mid tank on me.
He 3 dead.
Yeah, mid tank. Nice, DVD, mid tank.
Kill the guy. DVD, got left corner if you can shot him, Paul. I got him.
Nice, backdoor probably.
I ran out of fucking bullets again, bro.
I have your small after that.
Still there. He's freezer. He has the chow. What's this guy doing, bro?
One more there.
One more there.
Nice, baby. Good shit. Good shot. That was a decent play. He was waiting for his team.
He's playing with Mike, guys. This is Dro's new team. This is Nevy's new team.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, cause the sandbags guy's the hardest kill.
Yeah, no, I literally ran from like the deep pocket of like the palace, and then like as I was running, like I looked at the guy at hill, like he was looking out the window, like I could have killed him and maybe killed sandbags. I was gonna say, yo, on that like second P1 right there, yo big head. I think what's it called? I saw you got out of hill. You should.
I love that duo.
Big head. I think what's it called? I saw you got out of hill. You should just like literally just stayed in the left corner, like and like just like lay hold.
It's so funny. All right, chat. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream, man. I appreciate when they came through. Thank you all so much for coming through and showing love, chat. It means a lot to me. Thank you all so much for following, subbing, supporting in general. It means a lot. Thank you all. To the fans of whatever team, I am sorry. You guys got it was a criminal day of COD. It was a criminal day. 8 to win. We're gonna switch to kick. Going on my chart to see if I could. I don't know if. I don't remember. Yeah, it doesn't let me submit an appeal. Yeah, I'm going to kick. I am going to kick. Listen, I appreciate when they came through the chat, following, sub, and supporting in general. It means a lot. Thank you also so much. If you want to come fuck with me on kick and support, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'd appreciate it very much. You know what I'm saying? Like, a brother unemployed right now. Like, I don't know, no job, no queens. Like, damn, it's been tough, bro. Like, Twitch, check me, bro. Everything's on the collapse. I'll see you on a little bit, man. Peace.